Welcome into the Dice Dragons Guild. In this hall, we unite under one banner. Live by the die.
Die by the die.
New dice, same rolls.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's not you or the dice.
I am Izzi, your lore master for this evening. And with me today, I have...
I'm Amanda. I play Iolite. She's a Earth Genasi Circle of Stars druid, and I rolled a 19.
Nice. Nice for Iolite.
I am Cuba. I play Ayla. She is a tiefling bard, glamour bard, and I rolled a 4.
A 4.
The only time I rolled a nat 20, I think the first session of your two-parter, that's the only time in months I rolled above a 5.
You didn't swear, so I mean, that's
I'm learning.
already a win.
I'm learning. I got a lot of it out, too.
Hello, I'm Adam. I play Eldon, and I rolled a 12. Sorry. I rolled a 12, and I play a human ranger who is a Drake Warden.
All right.
Hi, I'm Patrick. I play Kai. He's a Dampier Hexblade Warlock, and I rolled a 7.
Ooh. That tracks, right? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, keep it up with it. Yeah. Hi, I'm Julie. I play Kethra, a human moon druid, and I rolled a 14.
14. We've got a tie between Eldon and Kethra tonight. So, we'll see how that goes.
Do we go by dex or do we roll off? I can't remember what we do.
That's totally up to
Dance
you.
off.
I have no
Dance off.
feelings. I have no feelings either way.
We're both I mean, I've never seen you dance. No? You're a girl, though, so... You're a woman, I should say. I'm sorry. Women have that natural rhythm. I don't. I'm very,
She looks uncomfortable. Making no
All
promises
the
with that
times
facial
I was forced
expression.
to dance as a child, no thank you.
So there are a lot of ways that you can engage with our story. We are on, well, sometimes we're on Twitch. We also on YouTube.
Sometimes we're not.
Every now and then.
Every now and again. And Patreon, which we have taken down our paywall entirely. Everything is there for free for anybody to come check us out. We are up to 43 patrons, which is really nice. Majority of which are free patrons. We appreciate that. Would love to get up to 50. So welcome, one and all. You get early access to the podcast if you join our Patreon. So check that out. For merch, we've got merch. We have our sweatsshirts, woven fates. Live by
it's
the
not me this
die.
time.
No,
being the
I'm
only
the-
person.
Pull out the thong. One of these days, you're gonna...
Oh, yeah, I'm just going to stand up, turn around for the camera.
You're gonna wear breakaways and just...
You get a magic mic moment with us. Nice.
I'll do it just for the bit, because that can't possibly be comfortable.
You can get this and more at tinyurl.com/DDG merch.
I don't think we have thongs yet,
No,
but we can put some up.
You can. The music that we enjoy and the sound effects in our stream are courtesy of Monument Studios Fantasy Plus, where you can check out. They had a successful Kickstarter over the summer and are going to be redoing their entire UI. They gave us all kinds of great music, so thank you to them. We also have Michael Gelfi Studios, which supply some of our sound effects, and they do that with the Creative Commons open source licensing. I think 4.0 is the one. So you'll hear some of that as well. This theme that you can hear is All Hail the Six by Alexander Miller, or the Boy King of Idaho. And we also have some great music throughout for that. And lastly, Kevin MacLeod, who everybody knows of Incompetech. You would have heard them on Critical Role, open source, royalty-free music. Much appreciated. And you can find all of the links to those in our show notes. ArmorCon update. I went to ArmorCon yesterday, October 19th, 2024, and I actually got to hang out with Robbie for a few minutes. Robbie is the creator of Enclave, which is a diceless ttrpg. We had some of that going on in our server for a while. You can check out some actual play on our YouTube. And Robbie was looking fabulous in his Enclave getup, and I got to get my Enclave badge. So it was great to see him again. And legendary wares. I finally purchased a beautiful dice bag. I will have pictures of it up from Legendary Wares. She just does amazing work. She's got her dice bags have what are these called? God damn it.
Carabiner?
Yeah, carabiners that can be attached. They're cute little beads at the bottom, and
It looks too nice to use.
I know. It's very, very nicely made. They come in 3 sizes. I got the largest one, but there's a really cute little triangle one that's really affordable. I think it's like $16, less than $20. But this fabric is beautiful. She said it came from Japan. Of course, I gravitated towards it. But you can check her out, and I'm going to be making a little card for our stream. And then I did meet up with Havoc's Satchel. I will be putting up their card, QR code, and everything, and they are painting some minis for us that will come up in later sessions. But really good quality. They do Lord of the Print, and I can't remember the other one that they use, but you can get 3D printed models, and then if you'd like for them to paint them, you can. And I will have pictures up of the ones that we have so far. I have more coming. So with that out of the way, the next con that I'm planning on going to, I already bought the badge, is Captain Con in February, maybe Total Con as well, because I got to go get some more dragons from Havoc's Satchel. So, anything else I'm forgetting?
Like, share, subscribe.
There we go. Under the shimmering stars, aboard the Tally-Ho, Ayla's past collided with her present, as Chiron, her once lost sister,
That bitch.
materialized before her. Bitterness and blame filled the air as Chiron, now the leader of a mercenary group called the Shaded Thunder, accused Ayla of abandoning her, revealing a sad truth. Shaded Thunder, nope. The sacred guardians of Yamari Island, indeed stolen by Shaded Thunder at Chiron's order, have been scattered across the Eleothis. Before departing from Ayla's life one final time, she left Ayla with a single lead: to find Sully on Mantos Island, claiming he possessed one of the precious beings. Determined to set things right, Ayla shared this revelation with the rest of the Woven Fates. Upon docking at Mantos Island, you navigated through vibrant streets, first to a busy tavern to gain a direction for Sully, then to the Coral Corral, where you plotted your next move. Leaving Mori and Astrom's End behind, you ventured into the dense, perilous jungle in search of the elusive Sully. The jungle was unforgiving. Battling swarms of colossal mosquitoes and treacherous terrain, you pressed on. Finally, you stumbled upon a quaint cottage, surrounded by calming scents and smiling farmhands. But the illusion almost immediately shattered, revealing a nightmarish lair belonging to a lanky and long, Slenderman-esque individual who introduced himself as Sulthrak the Whispermire, the Sully you had been searching for. Not at all what you expected. Confronting Sulthrak, he took offense to your assertion that he was in possession of one of the guardians, a slight he was not quick to accept an apology for. No, instead, he demanded
I never accused him of anything.
that you must bring him the elusive Razorleaf Wyvern alive. For what purpose, he did not say. As collateral, he demanded that Yuri, one of Astrom's End, stay behind. Despite their reservations, Yuri agreed without a fight, and you all vowed to return with what the creature demanded. Now, with the weight of Chiron's betrayal and Yuri's fate hanging in the balance, our heroes must delve deeper into the treacherous jungle to capture the Razorleaf Wyvern.
Piece of cake.
Tell me the facts.
It's not gonna be hard at all.
As the dense canopy above begins to darken with the approaching night, the jungle comes alive with eerie calls of unseen creatures. Shadows stretch and twist among the twisted vines and towering trees, while the air grows thick with the scent of damp earth and exotic flora. Every rustle in the underbrush could be something new and dangerous. Or could be the elusive wyvern that you are searching for. So you all have been walking, headed in the general direction that Sully pointed. What are you doing?
Oh, there was a lot of swearing and infernal on this walk at the beginning, I'll say.
You know I can understand you, right?
And Infernal's replies, your point?
What are we gonna do? Does anyone know how to track a wyvern?
I don't even know what the hell it looks like.
Kethra, do you know?
I have absolutely no idea.
Since we're close to Aporia, would Eldon have any idea what a razorback?
Razorleaf.
Razorleaf.
That's how to train your dragon.
Razorleaf is a
toothless.
Pokemon thing. It's like a
Oh,
wolf.
it's a
Oh, right.
an attack.
You definitely would know what a wyvern is, and there are so many different types that. How about history, nature, whichever one you think, based off of what you're trying to determine.
Sounds like something you would be told and read about maybe. So
Okay.
go with the history. Nope, it's a 7.
Okay. There's a
He
lot
wasn't
of different
paying
kinds of wyverns. Deducing from the name, something about sharp leaves. Definitely the style of. You would know that wyverns are in the body style of what Therahtrix is, without the 4 legs, instead 2 legs with the arms as wings. They don't tend to get quite as large as the largest dragon, at least from what you've been told. You've never seen the largest dragon, but they tend to kind of cap out at like a huge but not gargantuan size. And yeah, something about sharp leaves. They have a lot of different styles of attack, defending themselves.
They get big.
Well, perhaps we can find a nest, take a little one.
To see what we find.
I mean, you are our dragon expert. Where would we even look for this?
Huh, I'm no expert on dragons.
You live with them.
Not quite. They're spiritual weave drakes, which still aren't dragons.
Is Therahtrix with us right now? Mm-hmm. Would he know?
Go find him, boy.
Therahtrix is like up in the trees, trying to be quiet as he goes from branch to branch as you walk.
Smash, smash.
You
Are we headed in towards a mountain, towards any geographical feature?
It's really hard to tell because you're in all you see is trees. You're headed
I
northward.
meant more when we were. Was it in trees or a clearing when we saw the house? Because he pointed us in a direction, but I can't remember if he pointed us just like
Yeah,
go that way, or if it was like pointing towards something in the distance.
Nope, he just pointed towards north, and said that's the direction that you want to go. One thing that you did notice, the trees, the flora, everything. You had been walking for a little bit, and as you get distance from the cottage, you notice that where the trees were kind of black and maybe the bark was oozing strange substances and the smell was a little off. The further you get from the home, it starts to turn back. There's a mixture of green, and the flowers actually have color again. So there's a corruption of some sort around where Sulthrak lives, but as you keep moving, his influence on the area starts to wane. However, there is let me just double check my map. I don't believe that there is a... Oh man, I'm gonna have to pull it up. I think that there's a mountain range to the northeast of where you were, but that's not the direction he pointed you towards. It was the northwest. Northwest. You can make a survival check to try to determine if there's any indicators around as you walk as to what is here. If you're looking for like a nest or something along those lines.
Oh, we all just.
It's one of those days.
It would be either 2 rolls or 1 with advantage. So
Mine was only a 7.
Mine was a 10.
Can I climb one of the trees if there's a nice tall street
you can.
and try to take a look around? Try to get up where Therahtrix is.
Sounds good. How high are you trying to go? Because these trees can get pretty tall. Trying to get all the way up to...
Yeah, like I'm looking for a tree that would maybe be taller than the others.
Okay.
Above the general canopy, I suppose. Like, I just want to be able to see in the distance.
Sure. I am going to have you do an Go ahead. I am going to have you do an athletics check because it is a very tall tree. If it was kind of your average tree.
Oh, just a straight athletics?
Yes.
Okay. 13 plus 7.
Okay.
30, 20.
All right. You head up the tree. What are the rest of you doing while Eldon makes his way up this tree?
I'm going to reach in my bag and I'm going to pull out Gaia and activate her.
All right. I believe it's 1d4, right?
Damage?
Yes.
We still doing that? Okay.
I forget what I
4.
have.
It's probably that.
It's a big static
Let
shock.
me just double
Her
check
hair
while this
frizzes
loads.
out.
Yeah.
Double check.
So Mantos Island has a mountain range that is on the western side of it, side of it, with a very large lake. Although you wouldn't be necessarily all that familiar with it, you're not headed towards the mountains. And I'm just going to double check what Gaia says. Are you... So you allow for some of the energy. You can feel almost like this static feeling, which is an unusual sensation for someone that does not typically have electricity coursing through their body. It just kind of generates out, and then you see Gaia's interface lights up very slightly. And she says, "Good afternoon."
Hey. Do I take damage from that?
You do. I am.
Are you
just
rolling it?
double checking my Gaia. Gaia. To activate for an hour, it is 1d6.
Oh, D6.
Mm-hmm. You feel it.
Great.
I rolled a 1.
Ooh. Very nice.
So it's just a little jolt.
It's nothing. Gaia, what do you know about a Razorleaf Wyvern?
Roll a d20.
It's a Pokedex.
Please know something. Yeah.
Bitch, I
Come
live
on, I've been
underground.
carrying you around.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm not adding anything to it, am
No.
I? I'm
I am
again.
adding something to it, but
It's a little better. 11.
okay. So Gaia begins speaking. A wyvern is a type of draconic beast or lesser dragon with 2 legs, 2 wings, and often a pointed tail. The wyvern, in its various forms, is important in heraldry, frequently appearing as a mascot of schools and athletic teams.
What about a Razorleaf one?
It gets quiet for a moment. Thinking.
There's 3 dots on the screen.
Well, you're not connected to Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
You're working on 4G.
True.
Razorleaf is a consulting and systems integrator that specializes in product lifecycle management to help the world's most innovative manufacturing organizations bring new products to market.
Where?
None of any of that makes any sense to you.
But you know what? A million jillion years ago, underground, it would have made total sense to these fucking whatever they were.
Where do wyverns make their nests?
Wyverns make their nests depending on the type of wyvern we are speaking about.
How about the Razorleaf kind? Don't start telling me about Razorleaf.
Razorleaf is a consulting and systems integrator specializing.
Well,
What do they eat?
Thinking. Wyverns eat a variety of foods.
Gotta juice her up a little bit more.
Meat and fish, corpses of healers,
That's very specific.
souls of the innocent. It depends on the type of wyvern.
What if we start cooking something? I mean, I suppose that could attract anything.
Eldon,
No, you're not
Look at me,
here.
I'm in a tree.
Yeah.
are you look, Eldon, on the tree?
Eldon is
Striking out down here.
kind of going up the tree there. You have Therahtrix who's just hanging out as you go. Every time you reach for a branch, he like scuttles up the side, waits for you to hit that point, and then you both reach the top and look out over the greens of Mantos Island. It is a beautiful view. The suns, as you kind of look off to the west, you can see that the suns are on their descent. It is going to start getting dark soon. You see what would be a clearing. It is very obvious there is a huge lake in the middle of this island. Probably a couple miles off from where you're at.
In which direction?
To the north. You headed west, and now you're heading north. And when you look off to your east, you can see this large mountain range, Mantos Mountains. Turning around to look behind you, you can see that kind of dark tree cover that appears to be where you left Yuri behind. You see rustling, you see birds flying off into the distance. Make a perception check.
That one. Alright, this one goes on the leaf of bad dice.
The naughty leaf.
The bad, yes.
The naughty leaf.
Leaf of shame.
Covers the shame.
As you're up there looking out over the beautiful landscape, just kind of taking a moment, Therahtrix is right beside you. He takes off into the sky for a moment, and you just kind of lose yourself in the quiet. The birds are still up there, but it's a little bit subdued. It's more background noise. And your eyes glaze over in a, not in a like something bad is happening to you way, just like it's quiet and nice. And you're not really paying attention to.
Just forget why you're up there.
Yeah, you're just like,
What was it doing
it's
here
real
again?
nice up here. You can hear the talking down below, muffled. And given everything that's going on, just having a moment to yourself, that's where your head is at.
Instead of wasting this night finding whatever the hell this thing is that we don't know how to capture, let alone bring back alive, what if we just send Therahtrix back to get Astrum's End? We assault that house and get our companion back.
Well, it's going to take them a few hours to get here. Took us, what, half a day outside of the city, and that's not to say no offense to Therahtrix, but I don't really know how people are gonna trust a talking dragon that just shows up and says you have to follow me.
I mean, they are aware of him. They would not listen.
That is one plan.
Besides walking around the forest shouting, "Here, wyvern, wyvern, wyvern," I do not know what else to do. We take it by. He cannot. That thing cannot possibly take on all of us.
You don't know that.
I'll take those chances.
Perhaps you shouldn't.
That or take on something that is pretty much a dragon.
I'm sorry, I do not know what Astrum's End is. However, an Astrum is a prominent pattern or group of stars, typically
Please
having...
silence the metal.
Okay.
I wanted to know what an astrum was. This whole time I've wondered what Astrum's End meant. And you just thought.
You hear muffled talking in your head.
So our choice is we either look for this wyvern, or we attempt to assault someone that we don't know what they're capable of. Either way, this is not a good choice.
No.
Gaia, how do you catch a wyvern? Wyverns can be caught typically with, she names some kind of something you have never heard of.
Pokemon. Trademark TM.
Or mundane traps, such as, I don't know the names of fucking traps.
A net.
A net with food underneath it. Or
A large bucket with a stick.
large bucket with a stick. Or a net that is thrown over. If you can lure a wyvern to the ground, you are more likely to capture it. Wyverns are extremely dangerous in the air and in their lairs.
We just have to lure it.
How many of you can build a net?
The average Gith is trained on building nets.
Building a net would be survival, right? A survival skill, I would imagine.
Depends. Depends on what you want to do. I mean, you can make the case for different types of roles if you'd like. Gith
Here.
can turn into a spider and make one out of a web.
Be a big fucking spider.
I can do that.
That'd be
Giant
pretty
spider.
cool, though.
I don't know what that.
I like that
I
idea.
would assume it's less than a
Very
0
well.
1.
I do not know where we will find this thing, but when we do, we can lure it out on the ground. We will, when he is done doing whatever the hell he is doing up in the tree, perhaps he can hunt us down a deer. We can, or some sort of game animal. We set this trap up. We get it on the ground, in the food, and she reaches in her pouch, and she takes out this,
Mango chutney.
not a mango, she said her pouch. This is not the closet.
Not the closet.
I have this drake root vial. This will cause it to go into a coma for 2 hours. After that, it is no longer our problem. If we get it to consume this, perhaps hiding it in the food, it will alleviate our problem. How we get it back, I have no idea, but we have 2 hours to do that.
We just need to look for signs for a wyvern and set the trap nearby.
Gaia, what are the signs of a wyvern?
Eldon will come like in the tree.
Before that happens, Therahtrix is going to say,
I'm just gonna get like plucked out of the tree by the wyvern.
Just out of game, I'm gonna read what this says. So the drake root, it puts into a coma for 2 hours. During this coma, your outer layer of skin becomes more like a cocoon. At the end, you emerge fully healthy, restored. Scars gone after 24 hours with another dose. You cannot heal using a hit die. And you get addicted to it. But, its drug problem is not our problem.
it's also a wyvern.
the fact that we can put it into a cocoon coma for 2 hours, I think, is the key part of this.
Okay.
I don't know where I got this from, but I've had it for a long time.
I think you got it from Pappy Polly, but I could be wrong. Yeah. While you're up there in the staring out, your eyes come back and you're like, oh shit. You look around, all you see is green, black behind, beautiful mountains that remind you a little bit of home. That's probably more of a volcano that you're looking at. It's interesting to be in Eporia, but not technically. And Therahtrix just comes swooping around and lands on the tree next to you and just goes, what are you thinking about?
A few things. Home. And what it's going to take to do this. To get Yuri back.
What if the wyvern does not want to go?
I knew this was going to come up. I
think the probability is pretty high that the wyvern will not want to go.
But we will do it anyway. A life for a life.
I think we have to.
And Yuri's life is more important than the wyvern's.
Well, to be honest, I think that it's not just Yuri. He has, or whatever that thing has Yuri. But I think something tells me it could probably reach out and touch any one of us. It seemed to be some creature of immense power. I'm not confident that we could take it.
Understood.
You feel that I don't like this, the idea of it. I know you do.
Yes.
But still, sometimes we have to do things that need to be done.
Agreed.
He agreed to that way too fucking fast. I didn't like that.
Curse your sudden inevitable betrayal.
Did you see anything while you're flying around?
I saw many things.
No wyverns.
Nothing that I could be for sure. I think I would need to get closer. I can scout ahead and report back.
Stay within our range. Nothing over half a mile.
Okay.
I'll see you soon. I'll just slide down.
Okay.
He is going to plot against us.
Go ahead and roll a perception check for Therahtrix.
Oh, for Therahtrix, I gotta use his dice.
Yes. As Eldon comes sliding down the tree, You have a plan. You're going to try to set up a trap and...
I believe we need to find it first.
Oh,
5.
okay.
He's dumbstruck too. Just
He flew into a tree.
Gaia begins speaking. The signs of a wyvern range from shifts in vegetation, claw marks or gouges in trees or rock, shedding scales, strange wind patterns, dead or mutilated wildlife, pungent odor. In some instances, temperature changes, unusual flora, or nest indicators, such as torn vegetation, broken branches, woven structures.
Okay, well,
We can look for those things, I guess.
perhaps we should be vigilant of the trees. It is called a razorleaf. I assume it has... It would take a liking to trees with a name like that.
We should also try and find some clearings. That'll most likely be where it will want to swoop down onto the canopy, not through it.
No. Hey!
How far away did that lake look?
Miles away. Probably, miles. 5 away, at least.
Did you... Nothing?
No, did you?
Nothing but a mile, a lake, a clearing a few miles ahead.
Only one clearing.
That's what I saw.
Is it in the direction that we have been walking?
Yes.
Well,
Farther
then
to
that
the north.
can't be coincidence. At any rate, it needs to drink. Might as well carefully head that way.
Very well.
Oh, we need you to hunt a deer or something, but we'll fill you in on the way there.
All right, what is the marching order of how you're going? And, you can probably do 2x2s at the very
Eldon will
most.
be at the front.
Okay,
Kyle will be next to him.
all right.
I'll be with Kethra.
Are you at the end, or are the two of you, Kethra and...
I'll be at the end.
Okay. All right. So you continue pushing your way through, hacking through with the machetes that Kaylin had supplied you with so long ago.
If we see anything, we've seen birds. What other wildlife do we see?
As you make your way through very noisily, you're not seeing all that much. You're definitely hearing things going by, and what you are hearing is trying to make sure it's not seen by you at the moment. So you're not seeing too many things. Little shadows that disappear off into the woods, probably deer of some kind or a similar type animal. Raccoons, things like that.
If we travel over a mile, I know I interrupted you. I'm sorry.
No, you're right.
I want to stop and look for something like
Something
that.
to hunt. All right. Make a perception check for the search for something to hunt.
Not going to hunt. 13 plus. You said perception?
Yeah.
17.
I'm just looking up random things that would be in a jungle.
Something of like not like a mouse. It doesn't have to be like a deer or anything, but somewhere between in that range.
Yeah.
It's got to be big enough to
Between a
entice
mouse and a
wyvern.
deer.
No, that's why I laughed.
Unless it's gonna be one of those things we get to its cave, it's like ferocious sounding, and then it comes out into the light, and it's like this big. It's like then a mouse will work.
Well, why don't you tell me what you see? What would you want to see with that roll? They had a 17.
I don't know. I didn't know if you had like a fantasy
Nah.
version of anything.
A succulent Chinese dinner.
Against the law?
That video came up in a conversation the other day, so it's still fresh in my
I don't
head.
even remember what that's from. Some raccoon-sized mammal-type creature
Okay.
of some sort.
You see it.
Is that the noise it makes?
The elusive raccoon-type succulent Chinese creature.
I'm going to cast Speak with Animals, and I'm going to start chittering at it, asking a question.
Okay.
Can I shoot you? Is that cool?
Hold still.
Hey, can you hold us still for just a
Don't
second?
be afraid.
It's just going to say hello, friend, but it's going to be like...
It like stops and looks at you like bug eyes, but it's just like quietly frozen in place. Does not respond.
It's going to take 2 steps forward away from the group and like drop to a knee.
Okay. It stays still.
It's-
It's like, hey.
First it was Sally the goat. All right, now, Jesus, now it's this. Come, it's okay. I promise you.
Nah, I'm good.
We're looking for a large creature,
All right.
something green that flies. We call it a wyvern.
Okay.
Have you seen anything like that?
I see lots of things that are green and fly.
Anything that looks like him? You're gonna point to Therahtrix.
Is Therahtrix back?
Oh, I forgot Therahtrix isn't there, isn't he?
Just point out.
Unless he is. He could have come back.
That's your call, to be completely honest, because I didn't think of that before I said it. That's a DM call.
If he is, then he's not looking out for you. That's the trade-off.
I feel like since I would have had to specify that beforehand, so he's gonna like draw a rough dragon in the dirt
Okay.
with a stick, something that looks like this. It's
Make a persuasion check.
It's Trogdor, I'm assuming. Yes.
9.
Okay, with a 9. It kind of climbs up the tree a little bit further where it was, and looks down at what you've drawn. He's like, yeah, I know where that is.
Can you tell us?
I could.
He's gonna reach into his pack and grab a.
Kind of
couple-
goes around the tree, so it's only its head can be seen.
It's okay. He's gonna grab a couple of the blueberries out of like his trail mix. For some reason, I'm imagining like a weird monkey raccoon thing. I don't know why. I imagine like the weird body of a raccoon, but the arms and like
I mean, this
weird
is our
hands.
world,
I
so
know.
like,
Yeah,
it's
sure.
canon.
Imagine
I
something
mean,
really weird.
just like in Avatar, everything is a half something and a half something else.
or
Yeah.
like the bush babies that have the
Yes.
gigantic fucking eyes.
No, what I'm picturing this entire time is the Emperor's New Groove. So squeaking, squeaker, squeak, squeaker, squeaker. That's all I'm picturing in my mind as you're like, it's.
I like just
I'm
watched
like,
that movie.
yeah, it's just like
I haven't seen it in years, but you
squeaker
said it,
Roger,
wow.
squeak, squeak.
It like dashes around the tree, jumps down, grabs the things from your hands, kicks you in the face, and runs off into the woods. Kicks you in the face. It's so fast. It's like bam, and then it's gone. You're like,
The rest of us are just like,
Well, the locals seem to be kind of uncooperative.
we needed bait. Why did you feed it?
I was trying to see if it knew where it lived, and it said it could, and it could show me. Did it run to the north?
no. It just ran off in a random direction.
I was trying to see if it could tell me
I'm
anything.
rich, biatch.
It's got 3 blueberries. He's now the king of whatever those creatures are.
Of the bush baby monkey raccoons. It's King Julian.
That's actually kind of what I was picturing in my head with it. You have been traveling for a little while at this point. The suns are starting to, especially with the canopy cover, it's getting dark.
I thought it was already dark.
No, not yet.
In my mind, we were already like in the middle of the night.
No.
No, I described when he went up the tree that the suns were.
Oh, okay.
So.
This entire time we came upon this house in the middle of the
pitch
night,
black to
and
you?
it's already
No,
it's been
it's-
nighttime.
It was dark because
It's been
the
nighttime
closer
all
we
day.
got.
Yeah.
Once we saw through the illusion, everything kind of got dark there. But...
You you kind of like your shoulders slump a little bit and look back to the tree where that creature was, and you do see these claws marks. And when you get closer to it, not that you can differentiate like this is a razor, but just like there are these deep gouges in the bark of the tree. And make an investigation check.
Use these dice instead. That's a 19. Then you said investigation?
Mm-hmm.
Plus 0. 19.
Can-
Your dice rolled so much better than these other ones.
The magic touch. You do see that there appear to be like 3 claws, and kind of thinking back to just dragons come in all shapes and sizes, but it's definitely a large creature that you see here. You kind of like put your fingers in the groove, and just it's very smooth. And you're looking for maybe something that was left behind. Is there like scales or fur or something? And as you do that, you pulling your finger away can see little bits of black fur attached to. And this is not very likely a wyvern claw mark.
Guys, there's something over here.
What is it, Eldon?
Black fur, giant claw marks. Usually wyverns are scaled dragons. Would I recognize the fur at all?
You would remember hearing when you were on the boat that
Is it the night stalk?
the displacer
The
beasts.
displacer beasts.
Yeah. Although well, again, how about another nature or history?
These ones.
Actually, we'll go with history check, and this is to determine whether or not you've actually seen one of these before.
Nope. That's a 9.
Okay. You've heard of them. They're on mainland Eporia as well, but you haven't had the benefit of coming into contact with them before.
Andrax has told him stories.
Yeah, and other keepers have, but you have not.
And how big of a problem is this?
Well, if my mentor is anything to go by, it's a problem.
More of a problem or less than a problem than a wyvern?
I haven't fought either, to be completely honest. So, I'm not really sure.
Okay.
But, yeah.
Well, I guess we can't stay here for much longer, so which direction should we go?
I'd say north still.
To the water.
All right. You continue through. It begins to get dark. Are you using some kind of light to mark your way? Those of you.
We'll take out the drift globe.
Okay.
Let that go.
Just kind of hover in front of you a little bit. Okay.
Forgot a couple you can't see in the dark.
Yes.
It's only us two that can see.
Yeah, just the two of you.
Damn.
Unless Kethra activates her dagger.
Is the drift globe enough for us to all see?
20 feet, I
That's a
believe.
good question. You had it first, do you remember?
I believe a normal drift globe, it's 30 feet. I think 15 bright light and another 15 dim light.
Yeah. It's a
Something
decent
like-
amount. You all, unless Kai and Ayla go to the front of the group, you will not be able to see past what it is lighting up.
Then
'Cause-
it's probably what we would do. So our vision doesn't get fucked up from it.
Okay.
I'm gonna prep a torch just in case.
Okay.
I'll just stick it into my belt. It'll be like a ready to light
Can you
if need be.
dim it? Does it have a dimmer switch? Because I don't know if we want to have like such a beacon on us.
So I guess so you could have it that it's lighting up in front. If you're trying to stay out of its range, then that's going to put you probably 30 feet away from each other. So we should double check how much light, because it is the mode of light and it is a little bit different. But if you're on the edge where you two are in front, so that your vision isn't messed up, and then everybody else is kind of in
gonna
its
be covered in
range.
moths.
Oh, yeah.
The mosquitoes on this island. There's gonna be a moth the size of the shells behind us. Like,
It'll be like a bug zapper.
Yeah. So, mote of light, 30-foot radius, dim light, and 60 feet. So you actually would have to be pretty far out to not have your dark vision impacted too much. Although it's bright light after that, so you should be good in the 60 foot, from 30 to 60. You walk along. It's, even though the suns have gone down, it's probably only like 7 o'clock at night. The suns are down for a while on these island chains. As you continue, there's a moment, Ayla and Kai, where you're walking through the darkness here, and you're kind of all getting to a point where it's probably going to be a good idea to hunker down somewhere, but the suns have just kind of gone down. And Ayla, you're stepping forward, and as you go to lift up your back foot, you realize that you kind of can't.
okay, quicksand.
Roll a strength check. Kai, same.
I'm gonna tell you right now, that's a fail.
You never know.
16.
17.
Okay. You lift up your feet, both of you, and stop. Just stop moving. I need the other three to all roll as well. Stopping and taking a look around, there's really no difference in the ground cover that you are in, that you can see. But your feet are like sinking into the ground that you've stepped onto.
It's strength.
Strength.
15.
15?
15.
15.
14.
14. You all can feel your feet getting stuck, but at the moment, you're not being sucked down into the earth. Do you just ignore this kind of thing?
I ignore some things.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's that, but let me see.
So you all like take a moment to assess your current situation. It's really difficult. Again, you're not in a clearing. You're just like kind of walking through. There's
So
different.
did we get out, or is that just
No,
to
you're
make
just
sure?
kind of like, you're not stuck. You're in
Okay.
some
Just
kind
like
of like
this, like-
swampy, sinking terrain at this point, but you're not like held by it. However, you're starting to slow down.
I can move across difficult terrain made of earth or stone without expending extra movement.
Okay.
It's just doing cartwheels through it.
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't know
gonna
if that
say this
qualifies,
is
but-
this is Earth. So as that is happening, you do all hear some rustling off on the right side of your party, and I'm just gonna take a quick roll. Okay. How about everybody roll a d6? 3d6. What do we get?
1.
1,
5.
5,
Oh, sorry. 1.
1,
3.
3.
1.
How about all my ones roll again?
6.
1 again.
5.
Kethra.
It's always me.
You all make eye contact with each other as like it's starting to sink in that you are standing in a, if not quicksand, a kind of swampy, more swampy than usual, or something has changed about the terrain that you're in. Iolite, in this moment, you just kind of like deep breath and like, I'm fine. And you kind of step forward a little bit confidently towards Ayla.
As a rock.
As from the left, and you're like all about to coordinate with each other, like, hey, it's gonna, and then Kethra, you feel like you've been hit by, although you wouldn't know what it is, a freight train. As you get slammed from the side, the rest of you turn around as a huge creature has hit Kethra's body, and taken, and not quite disappeared, but into the brush beside. You're going to take 5 points of bludgeoning damage, and we are going to start a battle.
Well, we found something.
Oh, no.
No, something found us.
Found us.
Came across something, yeah.
Yes. And I didn't get my combat music ready, so we'll see what happens.
I might have to start using this green set. This green set was rolling so much better than all my others.
Boom, dum, 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 boom.
Let's go ahead and use the map that's here.
No, I thought that's why that was there.
No, I just put something down because you're in the initiative orders. So we've got, for initiative order, starting from the bottom up, Ayla, then Kai, then Kethra, then Eldon, and Iolite is at the very tippity top.
Oh, that never happens.
No.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I heard it too.
I thought I was just losing my mind for a second.
It's just, I think it's just settling.
No, or it could have been the dog rocking it, running into the door.
Every time I hear a thud, I'm about to go, Logan! I was about to yell at Logan, so I was like, nope, no.
Okay, let's go ahead and set up. We're gonna say, so it's getting a little bit dark.
These die are all fired.
We had established there's
Pop
a
them up
mote
there.
of light. Let's go ahead and put the mote up.
Here's snacks. I need snacks for this.
We're gonna say that's the mote.
Do we have a 30-foot circle of light?
That should be right. Nope. Right. Okay. Let me.
Is that it?
It's
20-foot radius. Maybe the white. Oh, those are all small.
20.
This is the same.
Yeah, I don't think there's any 30s over here.
No, I don't think so. All right. So
Did you
we've
want-
got Kethra. You're going to be over here. Kai and Ayla, sorry, you'd be like up there. The others were within this 30-foot, so anywhere around. Ooh, that was my body. Are you close to Iolite? Up here?
Probably on the other side of the motor light.
Okay. There you go.
Wouldn't be cramping her style too much.
And I do not have the creature that it is yet. So I'm going to just double check my sizes.
At this point, Therahtrix would be still flying around up top. And it's your call how far away he'd be.
Yes. Okay.
Remember who you are.
I'm pretty sure I swore I had one of these creatures, but apparently I do not. That's really frustrating. All the minis that I have, and I don't have the one that I want. Okay, so,
Is the Night Stalker something from the Horizon Zero Dawn? Is that where it came up with that name? The Night Stalker?
I'm going to have Kethra go ahead and make a strength saving throw.
15.
It barrels into you, and even though you felt like you just got slammed real hard, the wind gets knocked out of you. It kind of like pushes you up against a tree trunk and does not knock you prone. And before you can see a dark creature, almost black, almost like you can only see its eyes. I'm just going to shift here for a moment. But it does not get an attack on you. So, starting at the top, Iolite, you heard your friend get hit from behind. There's like the loudest, like, ooh, as she gets slammed. And you can hear that the wind got knocked out of her.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing?
So we can see that far, right?
You can't see.
Okay. I would like to yell, Kethra, close your eyes, and send the mote of light over and blow it up on them and try to blind the creature.
Okay. All right. How does that work?
Well, it's a free action to make it move, so then I think I would just kind of like...
Okay.
And it's everything within 15 feet. It's a saving throw, Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Kethra, you are going to have to roll a con saving throw.
Even if I told her to close her eyes? Damn.
14? What was it for the DC? Sorry.
If I'm gonna take... I'm gonna subtract a d4 from whatever that thing just rolled.
Okay.
So you take one more away. The DC is 14.
Okay. I rolled 14. 14. They both made it. So it was I rolled a 16 plus, I don't even know, con. Yeah, 16 plus minus 1 still makes it. So it is bright light. 5, 10. You are within 15 feet as well.
Am I?
Yeah.
Really?
Mm.
You sure? Okay then.
5, 10. Eldon's just outside that range.
I mean, could I have, like, moved? Like, scooched away?
Oh, yeah, you could have.
Yeah, I think I would scooch. I hope I would've
Away?
been. Yeah, like, just enough that I wouldn't be in it.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Phew. Well, that didn't work. I guess then I will, for my bonus action, go into Starry Form
Okay.
of Archer and shoot at the thing.
All right.
Which I have to remember how to do. Forgot everything. Okay, roll to hit first. 18.
That hits.
D8. Ten points of radiant damage.
Okay. You watch as Iolite in her starry form, as you are very familiar with, lets loose an arrow and it hits something in the dark. All right, anything else?
No.
Okay. Next up we have Eldon.
Okay. Oz. He'll contact Therahtrix to tell him what's going on. How far away is Therahtrix?
Therahtrix would probably be He's within the half mile, but he's
out there.
He's out there.
I'll cast Hunter's Mark on the creature.
Okay.
I can see even though it's dark, you said, right? And
Yeah.
the mode of light, is it completely out now, or does it do that dim
It's
light?
very dim now.
It does the dim light thing. Okay.
I think it's within
So
10 feet. 10 foot
Pretty sure
radius.
it's 10 feet
Afterwards.
once it's been used.
Okay. So since I can still see it, I will try to hit it with one of my broadhead arrows.
Okay.
Dim light and 10 feet. Yeah.
That is 13 to hit.
Okay. The arrow, like you see it duck out. One of this thing seems to have more limbs than you are familiar with no, that's not bipedal, quadrupedal creature having, and it just kind of like slides past a couple of whatever's moving around it.
I'll take another shot. Oh, jeez, that one sent it right in the fucking Kethra.
Nat 1. All right, I'm using Nat 1 stuff because you guys have.
Wait, what? What?
Because I should have been doing it this whole time.
It's
You
fun.
get critical successes, but nothing happens when you critically fail, except that you just miss.
Until now.
Until now.
Just busting it out now.
See what you've done?
It's all your fault.
Where's the token?
I'm totally gonna get
She
shot
hasn't
now.
even
but she-
solved this.
Probably
She hasn't
gonna
pulled
get
the
shot.
card yet.
It's not going to be anything game breaking. It's just something happens that, you know.
I don't even get to draw the
An
card.
Eldon
inconvenience.
shoots Kethra again. It's okay.
As you go to let loose the arrow, you're like your foot sinks into the quicksand just a little bit. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw. Fuck. This is really
Those
loud.
dice are fired. Use of wisdom.
Mhm.
Oh, saving throw. Plus 1. 9.
Okay.
Gonna be a
On
rough,
your next
fucking rough night.
on your next ranged attack, you're going to subtract 1d6 from the roll. It's not that bad. Not too bad.
Yeah.
As you try to, like,
it's
pull
a death
your
from a
foot
thousand
out of-
cuts.
Okay. Are you trying to move or do anything else?
No.
Kethra.
Kind of changes shit when it's like right there.
Kick it in its balls.
Let's just hit it. All right. I'm going to cast Call Lightning on him.
Alrighty.
Alright.
Let's reach up to the sky and pull down some lightning.
Yeah, I might get hit by it a little too, but that's okay.
And the wyvern's definitely gonna find us now.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, I kind of.
I mean, we found our bait. If we can kill
We
it.
can kill it, yeah.
3d10.
Although if the wyvern eats these
Is
fucking
it a
things,
save
and how
or-
strong is a
Yeah,
wyvern?
it's a Dex 15.
Dex 15. Alright. And then half damage on a.
Yes.
Dex 15. Dex. Oop, that's a 5. So, it is not expecting as it kind of dodges out of the way of
Putting those
the arrow.
away.
This
Jail.
lightning comes
There's
down,
a jail.
cracks right on
Take
top
back.
of
I'm
it.
not even. Nope, I don't even want to see them.
D10,
That's how disgusted I am at these dice right now. I'm gonna go
12 points damage.
borrowing dice off people if this
Okay.
continues.
And. This thing's totally gonna like fuck me up. Can I move at all, or am I like smucked up against trees still?
You can move. It will trigger an attack of opportunity, but you can move. You can't like go that way, I guess, but you can go backwards.
Alright, so before I move, I'm going to wild shape and cave bear, and then I'm gonna move.
Okay. There's your bear. Oop. So Kethra appears in her shape, and then are you moving backwards?
Yeah,
Like out of
give
its
just a
way.
little bit of space.
That's it right there is
A
good.
weird Baloo and Bagheera type.
It is going to swipe out at you and completely fail to hit as you. It is very confused by what it sees as a large bear
Good.
appears.
I'm glad.
All right. It is now its turn. As you look at it, you see, even in your bear form, a little shift, and suddenly there are two of these creatures
No.
right
Well, fuck
in
me.
front of you.
Why?
Okay.
Oh no.
Well, fuck me. Okay.
Did it actually split, or was there two? We don't know.
Don't know.
It is going.
So there was a
to-
shimmer.
Oh
Right.
no. Oh, maybe one's like fake.
You see it. It looks at you,
Like a mirror image.
and it is going to. It is going to shift its focus momentarily. You're a bear, so it's like, oh shit, and it's actually going to pounce over here.
Let's fucking go.
No. No.
Oh, yeah, definitely no. I thought it was just coming after me. I was
no.
like, fuck it, let's do this.
There's two of them.
And
Now that two of them.
you, I need you, Eldon, to make a strength saving throw.
That is an 18 plus 4. This looks like a 1B.
remember all
It
the things I have.
slams into you, kind of, or it
almost looked like a
lands
bee, like a
right
bee.
in front of you, just missing. You get out of the way, like pull your foot out of the way, and like, oh. And then it swipes with a claw and it does not hit you. And you hear a little hiss come from it, and can tell from just your interaction with beasts that it's like immediately frustrated by the fact that this did not succeed. That is going to be the end of its turn. We are now at Malachi.
Like who?
I put an M
He's-
instead of
he's
a
in
K
trouble.
because I was getting myself confused with Ks. And you are in rough terrain. All of this for you all is rough. Except for you. Yeah. You're fine.
So I want to use my special rune. It's on my sword, and I have a jump distance of 35 feet.
Okay.
Nice.
So I'm going to jump both legs up, pull the sword, and strike with Bloodletter Shadow.
Okay. I'm going to have you roll with disadvantage.
Okay.
Fuck, I saw that.
So that would be a 13 to hit.
13.
The second one was a nat 20.
Yeah, I saw that. You strike out with the sword, and it just kind of like shifts out of the way, and you do not make contact.
Second attack.
Disadvantage again.
15 to hit.
And again, another swipe, and it is just too quick, or something. Anything else?
That's all for now.
Ayla, you are up.
Can I ask one question before he
Yeah.
takes it? I cast Hunter's Mark on it. Would I be able to tell which one's which?
Not unless it says that you can.
It just says advantage on wisdom or perception or survival checks to find it.
You found it.
Found it.
Do you want to put the Hunter's Mark thingy on?
Oh, yeah, sure.
We'll put it on the one in front
Good
of you.
I just have
job,
one.
man.
All right, Ayla, what are you up to?
Oh, you're
I'm going to vicious mockery it.
I
Okay.
saw that you had yours.
I forget. I don't know.
Gonna yell. You're too ugly to make a handbag out of.
All right. Is that an attack roll?
Yes.
Disadvantage,
Oh,
please.
fuck me. They're both pretty much the same. So that is a 9.
All right. It seems to ignore you. You're kind of far away, and as you stand from back there and yell, like you feel like you yelled it, but it really only came out as like a little squeak in the darkness as you turn around, and you can see what's going on over here as the light has dimmed. You saw that flash, and now you can see it. 2 creatures attacking your friends.
As a bonus action, I yell to Iolite and just say, "Give it hell, you starry goddess!" And you feel this wave of inspiration go up in your spine.
My spine.
That,
All right, Iolite. With that, it is your turn. Top of the round.
Okay.
Nice.
If I have... So I have Fey Touch, which means I get like a Misty Step. Does that all count as a leveled spell? It's a bonus action.
It does
No,
count
he-
as a spell.
Well, I
Like
thought
if
it
I'm
was-
think
doing
you-
it as a bonus action, I
you
can't
s-
do a different
You
leveled
can
spell.
only then do, a cantrip.
A cantrip. Okay. Well. Can you do 2 bonus actions in a turn? You just do one.
non D&D.
No. Dang. All right. Well,
Does your archer form need a bonus action to attack?
yeah,
Is that what it is?
it does. Well,
She just honked like a goose.
who did me?
Yeah, you heard.
Great. And I'm in melee. I was gonna Misty Step, but then I can't do a whole lot. Okay. Well, I'm gonna Misty Step like behind it.
Okay. So, disappear, little glitter of stardust, and then appear behind, next to that tree.
And then I will do a cantrip.
Watch out for that tree.
I'm gonna try to cast Frostbite.
Okay. Disadvantage.
Well, that was a 1, so
That was 18.
That's a 1.
safe to say that did not
Okay.
succeed.
As you go to do your attack, you roll a 1. Don't worry, the creatures can not fail to. Oh, shameful, huh? Ooh.
What?
What kind of damage is that?
Cold damage.
Oh. Okay. I love this. You reach
Good.
into, like, you can feel the energy from your shard, and you go to release it, and something fizzles inside of your shard. There's like a little, you feel like a cold jab.
Oh.
And roll a d6.
6.
Okay. Ayla.
No. I'm far away. You just unleash little, like, frost demons.
Probably.
Right here.
What the hell?
You see, Iolite, you feel this energy just going out of your shard and out into the jungle. And it zips through some trees. And Ayla, you have no idea how this happened. But as you turn to look, you see snow forming quickly into a creature that materializes, has no business being here right now in this warm jungle.
Happy birthday!
Abominable snowman.
Do you wanna build a snowman?
As a cold elemental appears next to you in the jungle.
Well, I mean, it's like 85 degrees. It's gonna not last long.
Yeah, probably not.
It was just immediately.
Yeah.
That is anything else?
No, I think I've done enough.
Okay. I just have to pull this up and have this in front of me now.
See, she
Maybe
suffers
he's on
too.
our side.
Okay.
I feel like elementals are rarely controlled.
It makes this weird, like, cracking sound, and then turns and looks in your direction, Ayla.
Yeah.
Next up, are you going to move or anything? I know you misty stepped, but...
No.
Okay. I don't know who's up next. I keep losing my space. That would be Eldon.
Oh, great. Well, he is up close and in my business, so I can't use my... Can we move, even though we're in that, like,
You can move, it's just
quicksand?
difficult terrain.
Okay. He's gonna hop back
Okay.
a few feet.
Wouldn't the difficult terrain be over here? Because we're in the front and we stepped in it first. Oh no, you said everyone
It's like
else.
the kind of the whole
Okay.
area that you were walking in. Are you going back like this far, or back just that one? One more.
Just the one, but closer to where Kai is, like in that angle. Yeah, like that. And
Okay. It is going to take an attack of opportunity. That is a 19 to hit.
that does hit.
Okay.
17.
11 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
As it swipes at you, hissing.
All right. So Hunter's Mark doesn't give me any insight on which is which, so I'm just gonna choose the one that's right in front of me, and I'm gonna do what I did before. Is it disadvantage on the roll?
Do you have advantage normally with, would it cancel out or no? Does Hunter's Mark give you advantage?
That
no.
one card was he rolled a D6.
Yeah, he gets a D6 removed, but yeah. So you're gonna.
No, it's just a regular disadvantage.
Okay,
or
yeah,
whatever.
disadvantage, and then a
Plus
6.
It's 2. 17 and a 15. So 15 minus 2 is 13.
Did you add your
Don't forget to add your modifier.
thingies?
Oh yeah, I'm so sorry. Thank you. Plus 9.
It's like, come on!
I know. I would have totally have just fucked that all up. Yeah.
You let the arrow go, and it sinks right into, or I won't say it sinks into it because this has a decent amount of hit points. It shreds across the back of it, kind of slicing a little bit open, and what is it? Until you only can see one now. It just kind of, and then there's only the
Everybody
one.
or just me?
Everybody can only see
Oh,
one.
good.
Yeah.
That's good.
So
But that did not disappear.
Ignoring that.
and the D10. It's usually 7. 7 plus 6 is 13. 14, 18 points of damage.
Okay.
And then I will do it again. Do I hit disadvantage on it now, or is it just a straight?
Nope, just a straight roll. Now you can see that there's only the one.
Oh, this one. Oh, that was a 2. 2 plus 9.
The shifting of it catches you off guard. You see these 2 tentacled arms that reach out up above its head, and on the ends of them are just many, many teeth. As it sways and looks at all of you.
As a bonus action, I'll move Therahtrix. I know it's going to take him. Actually,
I mean,
no.
he's dashing through, right?
Yeah,
Or you
but
can just summon him.
He could. Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah.
going to do. I'm going to. I think I have to desummon, like dismiss him first
Okay.
before I can resummon him. I believe so.
Okay.
I think it's an action or something.
He's
Bonus action.
flying through to the trees like at breakneck speed and something.
Either way, we can go with the next turn. I'll read
Still
it.
has
I
the
think
momentum.
You actually, I thought it was a a bonus action,
That's
but you
fine.
may be correct.
Are you moving or doing
Would
anything?
dismissing him be a bonus action or an action? I don't know if it actually says. I'll look.
I mean, I'm kind of loosey-goosey with it, honestly. I'll say it's a bonus action to dismiss
Because
him.
you're right. As an action, I can summon it.
Yeah, I don't even know that you have to dismiss him necessarily. You can just summon him where he needs to be. You know what I mean? Like you're dismissing and summoning him at once.
If that's what you want to do, then
Yeah,
then
if it
fine.
doesn't-
As my bonus action, I'll summon it on his head. I'll summon Therahtrix like on him.
Okay, isn't it? It's an action to summon him.
You're right. I'm an idiot. I'm so sorry.
No,
He's
you're
not
fine.
all here today. It's
No, no,
I'm,
you're fine.
I'm having a bad
Forgive
day.
him.
Are you gonna move or do anything else?
No, I'll stay right there, judging where Kai and Ayla are.
Okay. All right. It is this
fucking
No, it's not. It's Kethra's turn.
I was doing well there for a little while. And then my fucking brain fell out of my head.
I'm within 40 feet. We're fine. All
Yeah,
right.
you've got space.
Just gonna run up behind it and jump on its back and just sink its teeth into the side of its neck and just shake.
Yeah.
All
The
right.
first
Oh,
attack.
I love that.
Multi-attack.
And then second attack, she's gonna come off and just start swiping with the claws.
Nice.
Right in the back. Trying to aim for the back of the neck.
Sounds good.
Alright, so
Would you
first
be able to
one
get
is
their food?
+7 to hit.
What is it?
Turkey and
Just one?
mozzarella sticks. Yeah.
I just heard turkey and I was like, what's going on? +7 to hit, so 8 +7 is what? 15, yeah.
15. That hits.
So that's oh wait, that's the wrong D8. Yeah, D8 +5 is my first one.
13.
13
for the
points
first one.
of damage. Okay.
And 14 +7 to hit.
That hits. Yes.
And
You hear the
2d6.
classic panther scream sound.
8
The-
+5 is
I
12.
can't do it.
And 13 more for the claws.
Okay. This bear comes up and starts really doing some damage. It looks very unhappy.
Good.
Good.
Good, good, good.
Good.
Anything else for your turn?
No, she's just gonna hope that he decides to engage with her.
It is going to actually, because it, was trying to get some quick food that turned into a bear. It's going to do its multi-attack against the bear. Yeah, in that trying to get away style. Bite. Oops. Claw. And tentacle attack against you. Wow, that's pretty bad. That is a 10 to hit for the bite.
I'm 12.
Okay. A 12 to hit for the
That'll hit.
claw. So claw, and then a 26 to hit with the tentacle. All right. So for that, we've got. I'm not gonna roll. We've got 7 slashing for the claw, and 11 bludgeoning for the tentacle, plus 7, so 18 total for piercing
that sucks,
with the
but-
tentacle.
Do we get an opportunity attack now?
No, it is
I'm
going.
trying to figure out how to use this thing.
It is, you kind of almost feel the teeth in the tentacle sink in, but then they let go, and it is going to try to get away.
Did you grapple it? Did you grapple it or anything? No.
This almost grappled Kethra. It's going to try to, let's see, which direction is it? It's going to actually go this way, and you can have an
Now I can.
opportunity attack, yes.
Okay.
Because it's going to try to
Now I get to attack it again.
go ahead. That's not where it lands. It has some movement on it.
And because it left my area, I get an opportunity attack. So that means I just get both multi-attack or just one?
Yeah, it's just the one melee attack.
Alright, so I assume it would be the least damaging one is the one I do.
Whichever one you want to choose,
Oh,
yeah.
let's go with claws then.
Okay.
Alright, right. Ooh, what was that? I think that was a 16 plus 7 to hit.
That hits.
Nice.
Oh, I'm sorry. Nope. You're right. Never mind.
9 plus 5 is 14 to hit. 14 damage.
Okay. It lets out that scream that big cats make. You see as it gets hit, there are two that kind of like appear, but it's running out into the jungle. Is there anything that anybody wants to try to do, as this thing can move very, very fast?
I mean, Kai will, if he can, attempt to Eldritch Blast it.
Okay.
I would love to try to throw Entangle on it if I can.
Okay. When you're up right after this, right?
Tag it up world.
Oh, no, wait, you're at the top. I'm gonna let Kai go first and then see if he wants to do anything.
Are these at
I'd send an arrow.
disadvantage?
It's at disadvantage, yeah. Reset at the end of its turn.
14 to hit.
If it didn't have its double up, it would have hit.
Yeah. Do I get both beams or just the
Yeah, I'm
one?
gonna let you just do your, since you were up next.
Yeah, it's another 14.
But both
Yeah,
of them like
it's a
trash.
16.
What's wrong with us?
Isla, the,
Oh,
oh, I forgot about that.
What are you talking? What
That's
elemental?
right there
What
on
am
the screen. I forgot about that.
did it run
Hold
away? Or?
on.
It's starting to.
It is gonna go next because I forgot about it. Like a jerk. This thing is going to turn.
I'm just gonna do one of those.
Oh,
Comes right towards you.
Holding.
a snowball.
It's got a snowball in his hand.
It's fitting, especially with the charm that you just got.
That's right.
It is going to try to hit you. Ooh, okay, it's gonna come right up to you. And it is going to
I definitely imagine it as the snowman, the mean snowman from
Frozen.
Frozen.
Oh, that's a nat one. It tries to bash.
Oh, it gets to do the thing. It gets
The nat one summoned creature gets a nat one.
Yeah.
section.
The layers.
So it goes to bash you, and let's see what happens.
Maybe it'll have a smaller elemental pop out of it that it has to fight.
Oh shit. Okay.
This is like the one good one.
It melts.
Oh dang! So you see this like ice snow creature reaches up to bash you, and you go like ha and duck out of the way. It slams its hand down on the ground, and yeah, there's no way that saves. You see the hand as it like hit the ground. It had already started melting because it is very, very warm on these islands. You watch the arm just shatter. And the whole arm from the shoulder down shatters and scatters across the...
That could happen to us?
I don't know if our arm would
Yeah,
shatter.
no, you just
Maybe
won't
our
be able to
weapon would
use
break
the-
or something.
The card's
So-
like there's interpretation.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
okay.
says on a failed save, you're unable to attack with this body part until you finish a long rest.
Oh.
I just remember the arm shattering.
They're not
It's
that
not going to
specific.
get a long rest. So the arm just shatters across. And then it kind of does a little roar, and you watch the air starts to cool. It's almost like a mist or a steam that starts to swirl around. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw as it swirls around and then it blasts out of its mouth in your direction.
That's a 10.
All
Don't
right.
you have that elven cloak thing? Doesn't that protect you?
I'm not. I didn't bring it with me.
You are going
I mean,
to...
if I did have it with me, I'd have to put it on.
Oh. I was gonna say, it doesn't keep you from getting cold or something.
I don't think it would protect me from this.
You take 7 points of cold damage as it just you go from 90 degrees to negative whatever in a half a second.
Because that's really annoying. I'm going to hellish rebuke it.
Okay. Is that a con save?
Sierra missed commercial.
It needs to make a dex saving throw.
A dexterity saving throw. That's a natural 20.
Are you fucking kidding me,
no.
Frosty? Well, it still takes half damage.
Okay.
But, you know, either way. Fucking Frosty, the fucking agile fucker.
There's a lot going on there.
12, where's my 10s? 10. That's a 10. And here's a 10. Okay.
I still
So 15 halved, but is it half? Because it's like fucking. I would imagine hellfire is very bad against
15
snow.
halved against it. Okay. But it is vulnerable to fire, so 15.
Damn right.
You feel your body start like just seizing up from the cold. You lose 5 feet of movement, and your future attacks are at disadvantage as you failed this the save on the icy breath. I was gonna have you be able to try to do something towards that cat, but it's gone with the cat, the displacer beast. It is your turn.
I'm going to Misty Step away from this fucker.
Oh, did you want to move? You kind of like blasted, but
No, I'm okay with
okay.
As far away as possible.
And
What are we doing?
I can that was a bonus action. Wasn't an attack spell, so I can do an attack cantrip.
Yes.
Cantrip, yeah.
Gonna throw more fire at this little this
Yeah,
motherfucker.
Hey.
Because I'm cold and angry now.
Yeah, Ayla appears in between all of you, and she has like frost all over her body and frost in
Where
her
have you been?
eyelashes.
Little icicles under her eyebrows.
11.
Okay.
She looks like the female from Batman and Robin that was in with Mr. Freeze.
You hear just a loud roar from over, an angry roar from this creature on the side.
What the hell is that?
Where did that come from?
Where did they come from? Why is it so fucking cold? Ah!
All right, start of the round. Iolite. That might have been you.
Do I think then that was from me?
Yeah.
Oh no! I'm
She knows
not
it's from her.
gonna tell anybody.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, as far as I know, this thing just
So
came.
embarrassing. Oh my god!
I think that's what it said. I think it was like shameful or embarrassed or something like that. I forget.
I feel embarrassed. I'm just gonna throw a guiding bolt at it and be like, "Geez, where'd that come from?"
In the middle of the jungle.
Huh? Weird.
Golly willikers.
Sheesh, guys. I don't know who put that there, but 12.
Nope.
Great. All right.
Zips right past your embarrassment, causing your
Don't want to
aim.
hurt your baby.
I'll still shoot an arrow at it. 13?
Nope.
Real bad. Things are not going my way.
Seeing it kind of in the middle of the jungle is a little weird. Are you gonna move or
No. I'm
just gonna stay back? Okay, up next is Eldon.
You know what I'm doing? I'm gonna use a firecracker arrow.
Arms like kind of.
It's falling off.
No, it's just twisted way back. She's very nimble.
Yes.
23 to hit.
That hits.
And the D10. I didn't cast Hunter's Mark on it, but it'll be alright.
I mean, I feel like we can
7,
walk away
8,
at a brisk
9.
pace, and it will just melt following us.
That's possible.
9 regular points of damage and 3 points of fire damage.
Okay, so 9 regular. Alright.
21.
That
Of course,
hits.
I'm rolling greater against her accidental ice child. 5 and it's the only thing. It's 1 point of fire damage and 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 points of regular piercing damage.
Okay.
And I'll stay right there.
Okay.
Because
The
why not?
fire seems to be melting it while your normal attacks are just kind of they're hitting but not doing as much as you hope. Oh, I took your hunter's mark, by the way. Whoop. Alrighty, it is and you're not moving, you said? You're staying right there.
I'll
You're
actually
real close.
move 5 feet this way.
Okay, we've got Kethra.
Since I still have it up,
Yeah,
I might
that's
as well use it. I'm just gonna move Call Lightning over onto on top of him.
Okay.
And bring it down.
Alright, go ahead and is it a dex save?
15, yeah.
My part?
You don't have to.
Oh yeah, I don't. Yeah.
Yeah, as long as she maintains
That's cool.
concentration.
That's really cool.
That is a 18.
Fuck.
How is
half
this thing
damage.
dancing like
It
that?
does take half though. So.
Okay.
I think I think
Kind of
it's
like
just
strikes right next to
lumbering.
it.
4, 6 plus 7, 13.
Okay, 13 damage. Alright.
Lightning's
Are
like
you
sky
just-
fire, right?
I mean,
you-
it's hotter than fire.
Yeah, kind of. That's kind of what I was thinking.
Are you doing any movement? It is
Probably
half
gonna
movement to
Move
get
my while I have 40 feet, so I'm probably gonna move up next to Kai, in between Kai and Eldon. There we go.
You can move like.
That's perfect right there.
Okay.
Put the bear between me and everybody else.
Okay, it is its turn. It's its turn. No,
Elementals
I had
conscious
Kai
of-
go first. Kai, you can go first. I'm gonna move this arrow down here.
Kai will Eldridge blast it.
Are elementals like
Natural 20.
nice?
There.
Are they conscious of like thought, like real thought? Are they sent like?
They have a 12 intelligence, so
I was gonna
they're
say
pretty,
some of them.
pretty smart.
it, but
But also, it seems very enraged. Like, what the?
It was
hell
just
am I doing
pulled
here?
out of its
Yeah.
fucking plane into this hellish for it
sweating to death. I don't
landscape.
blame him.
11 points of
Probably thinks I
force
did it.
damage.
You were the closest. So.
Just turns and goes, you.
And that's that's only a 12 for the second one.
Okay, yeah, no, that does not hit. A blast from Kai, zipping around Kethra's head. Are you gonna move?
No, he'll stay where he is.
Okay, now this creature's gonna go. And it goes. It doesn't. It goes slow here. Steps over, and it is going to engage with the bear.
I don't know what the fuck you are, but I'm gonna hit you with this snow boulder.
It is going to do the same thing it did to you, Ayla. Bash it. Oh, it can't use the one arm. It says one arm, one other arm. That's cocked. That's a 2 to hit, so that does not hit.
Well, you weren't here when
And
I
that's a
rolled a
5.
nat 1. Yeah, the nat 1
Oh, sorry.
creature rolled a
You
nat
have to
1.
make a DC.
Also, what happened?
Its arm shattered.
Arm smashed off, so it only has one arm left. So actually, you need to make as it swings and misses the bear, and then you see like all this air, and it's gonna blast it towards you. Constitution saving throw.
11 plus 3 is 14.
That does not succeed. You take
I feel like if any creature,
5,
terrestrial animal, could take that, it'd be a fucking bear.
9
a polar bear.
points of
Do you
cold
see how
damage.
thick the layer of fat is on a grizzly bear?
And you and then another Smash or icy toughness.
Grizzly bears are Volkswagens.
You
with
lose
teeth,
5 feet
and
of
they can gallop
movement,
as
and your
fast-
attacks on this are at
speed of a horse.
disadvantage. So you're down to 35 feet. Oh no. Okay, that is its turn. We're at Ayla.
Oh, already? Again?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna vicious mockery.
Okay, is that a save?
Yes.
16 plus, what's the...
It made it.
Okay. Is that a cantrip?
Yep.
Okay. Doing anything else?
What'd you say though? Snowballs, more like no balls.
Sure.
Good one.
I insulted its frozen genitalia. No, I'm not doing anything other than this.
Top of the round again.
Back.
Iolite is your elemental friend.
Just trying to give someone advantage
Still
against
attacking
it.
your friends.
All right. I'm going to snap, and a little blue flame will appear, and I'm going to cast Summon Elemental and send a Fire Elemental right next to it.
Oh no! This is like Gremlins.
Let's see. I only have huge ones, so.
It's like, what'll make this situation better? Another Elemental. Definitely will.
We have a rat problem. Bring in cats. We have a cat problem now. Bring in dogs. We have a dog problem now.
Exactly.
Okay. Does it get to attack right off the bat?
I believe it does.
Okay.
I mean, they probably know each other.
I was gonna say, Bob. Bert, Bob, whoa.
What are you doing here? Multi-attack slam makes a number of attacks equal to half of its spell level. So 2.
Okay.
Slam attacks. Sorry. Your spell attack modifier to hit.
Yeah, it's like your spell attack.
Oh,
modifier.
mine.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
gotcha.
Slam
That's
attack
Iolite's
doesn't
thing.
sound like fire damage. Is it fire damage?
slam.
Yeah.
Okay.
It is. 14?
Unfortunately.
Okay. How about
No.
a second attack?
It appears and it's like, you bastard.
24.
That hits.
Oh my god. I'm missing so much. 1d10 plus 4 plus the spell's level. 1d10.
So it's 6 plus whatever you roll on the die.
6 plus 1, 7 plus 4, because it's a level 4 spell.
Oh, 4. Okay, so 1d10 plus
Plus
4.
4.
So
1d10
8
plus
one.
4 plus the spell's level.
Yeah, alright, so 4 plus 4
4 plus 1.
1. 9. Alright, and does it say it's fire damage?
It is fire damage.
Okay. We've got.
I feel at this point, this is where we leave them to their devices and we slink away.
I don't know if
You're
it'll
headed
stay.
in that direction, so.
Oh, fuck. Well, I mean, we could just go.
If that was my... Can I do a bonus action if that was my action?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll shoot an arrow at it. 18?
That hit.
You have to old yellow your own snow.
Yeah. 8 plus... Forgot already. 3. 11.
Okay. You can see little chunks of it being shattered off. It's already melting in the snow here. It looks like it's barely hanging on.
Good.
Any movement?
No.
Okay, next up we has Eldon.
14 plus 9.
That hits.
The firecracker arrow for the 1d. I'll use this one. The 1d4. 7, 10 regular, 3 fire.
Okay. How do you do the killing blow of this
thank
creature?
Right in its icy head, and we'll make the head explode like a snowball. When the firecracker
yeah.
goes off, like it sinks
Oh,
in,
yeah.
And as that little like the old cartoony bombs, but it follows the wick.
Yeah.
And I want the thing. It's gone.
And then the rest of his body shatters into ice and snow on the ground. You hear Therahtrix in your mind go, "Are you all right? I'm on my way." What happens with his elemental that you summoned?
I think I just dismiss it. I think.
Kill it.
As the
Now we have to fight now.
I know a water one
If
next.
it's a concentration spell, you
yeah,
can
you could just
drop.
let it go.
I can just stop thinking about it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna stop thinking about
So
it.
the fire goes,
If only it was
Out
that
of
easy.
sight, out of mind.
and the jungles get quiet again. You do hear off in the distance the angry yowl of most likely the displacer beast, as it did not get the meal it was hoping for. And that is where we will take our dinner break.
Oh my god.
Return as the suns have officially set. You're regaining your breath and composure from the attack of the displacer beast and a random ice cold elemental that appeared out of nowhere.
No one knows where it came from?
Oh, no. Where'd that come from?
No one really cares. It's just it was
Let
there
it
and it's
go,
gone.
let it go.
As you do, you hear the leaves rustle above, and Therahtrix comes swooping down into your vicinity and just checks in on all of you. It's dark.
It is.
Is that Therahtrix saying
Yeah,
that,
no.
or you?
Both of us.
Just sitting on a log. This jungle is hell. Giant cats. Snowmen.
Quicksand.
Therahtrix, have you found any sign of anything that is useful?
Unfortunately, I have not. I had to remember what you rolled, which was a 5. Roll a, how about you, survival check, either one person with advantage or 2 people, where you're at as you...
Plus
Take-
2.
I have +3.
Can you drop me out of my wild shape, please? Can you switch me
Oh,
out?
I'm not sure. You're fine.
I was like, thank you. I was like, just a random big ass bear ass in the middle of it. What is it, survival?
Yeah.
I have a +4.
That's all you.
You can roll with advantage, since you're all kind of looking around. Eldon and Therahtrix looking at the ground, looking at tracks.
Ooh, a 2 and a nat 20.
There you
There you
go. 24. You take a look at, as you're all discussing and looking around, pushing yourself out of this not quite swampy, but definitely sinking area. Kethra, you notice
Is that mine or yours?
Such a mom move. Like, hold on, stay still, don't move.
You notice additional slashes on the trees as you kind of go over to the tree that you had been pushed up against, and all of you looking around, you see a different divot. There's multiples in this particular tree, but on the ground next to it, you do find a little shimmering scale. It's green and brown edge, maybe a little bit of gold as well, and pick that up. It's just like a portion of a scale.
I think I might have found something. I'm just gonna go here.
The dim light of the moat allows you to see.
I should go
when
like
you
this and
huddle
produce
around
flame. like this. Like, can you see it?
That looks promising.
How big is it?
It's like 6 inches
Come on, don't stop.
long.
I'm being cool.
I was waiting for it.
I know,
was
I know,
waiting.
I was-
I didn't want to say it because I wanted to leave that opportunity open for you.
I thought she was gonna do that, like when you like do that, like yeah, like. But then you narrow your eyes a little bit. I was like, I was gonna lose it.
Very beautiful.
So
it's
it's-
a little
so it's-
scratched.
So it's big.
It's pretty big. 24 with survival between the two of you. This looks like it's probably from the back of a dragon. So not front scales, which are a little bit different in size, and not necessarily even a tail. This, knowing dragons and wyverns, from Eldon, you would say this looks more of like the larger side, on the larger side of what is probably on his body.
Take it if I could and just go to Theratrix and try to find like
Sniff it out, boy.
like if I could tell what part, because then
Yeah.
we can approximate the size of said
Yeah.
wyvern.
This one is slightly bigger than Therahtrix, but not on the placement of it, not that much.
Well, that's promising.
We continue on to the water then.
We can, or we can try to find a dry spot and stay still for the night. I really don't think we want to come across any more of those cats, displacer beasts.
Oh, don't think we have time for that.
That's right, we have a boat to catch, don't we?
Yes.
Fuck, I forgot about that.
And I believe Astrom's End will begin asking questions if we do not return before sunrise. It's going to be a long night.
Is everyone okay?
I'll live.
Anybody need a rest?
I mean, it would be good, but I don't know if we can.
Let me press on.
I would grab like a branch and just kind of test the ground in front of us as we walk.
Yeah, it's going to be slow going. As you walk, you are slowed down. Not Iolite, you're fine. As always.
Ice skating.
You can locate exactly
on
where to step before your foot sinks. You're already on to the next step. But the rest of you, you've slowed down. Therahtrix stays up on the trees, like bouncing from one to the other, a little bit ahead of you, but not much. You continue on.
I think I'm going to keep my starry form until it just wears off.
Okay.
So I can see. How long is a short rest?
1
An hour.
hour.
Okay. Just wondering.
Nature, survival, perception, or investigation. You let me know what it is, and I'll tell you what you glean from it, but we're going to have you move forward. So either 2 people roll or 1 with advantage. And this is going to determine how long.
Plus
Should
4
we do?
for perception, if that.
Yeah, perception or...
All those are +2 for me.
+6.
Oh, damn.
On what?
Okay.
You. What is it?
Perception is +6.
Okay.
Go for it.
Yeah.
I could have persuaded that raccoon monkey because I have a +10 in that.
24.
24?
We'd have to yell at it in the language of the raccoon monkey, though.
Yes.
I hope I come back across that thing. I'm gonna punt it across the ocean.
It sent the thing after us.
I'm gonna wear it like a fucking slipper.
As you're walking slowly, although a little bit more quickly, Iolite, and not quite ahead of the group, but the dim light of the moat does give you some area to look ahead.
I might be brighter than the moat at this
I was
point.
gonna say I can light a
Oh, you
torch.
are?
I'll light that torch that I had too, just to give us some extra light.
Okay. Between all of you, you have a good amount
How long
of
does it
light.
take for that thing to recharge?
It's either dawn or it's
Oh,
a day.
so we
yeah,
probably don't really need it then.
that's up to you. Yeah. It can stay up. As you go another hour and a half of walking, slower than you would want, Ayla, you notice a couple of things with a 24 yet.
Yeah. Yes, 24.
So about an hour and a half in, you notice that the sounds of the jungle are starting to wane a little bit. Not as loud. It gets kind of quiet. And then there is a little breeze that comes through the trees, which is unusual where you are because you're in a very thick area. It does not seem like there's enough space for wind to move through. Therahtrix, also being ahead, stops at one point, and his little webbed ear type things, they're not really ears, he's got little holes, but his body becomes tense for a moment. Horns pointing exactly where they would because they don't move. But the webbing around where his ears are.
Looks like a rabbit.
And he stops for a moment and then looks back at you all below and just says, "Keep vigilant. Something has changed." Which you can... I don't know. Words are gone. What is it? The part of your brain that shrinks, that language part. I agree. You have children.
Medulla oblongata.
It has gotten quiet where you're at. And there's a moment where you stop and look around. And then there's a rustling of the trees up above, and you hear the dropping of what sounds like pine cones kind of in your vicinity. And there's just a split second before Therahtrix yells, "Get down!" I need everybody to make a dexterity saving throw. As all around you, suddenly, these pine
What can I add
cones
this to?
It
explode.
goes
Or is it
away
gone?
after 10 minutes.
Oops.
Well,
Dexterity saving.
what?
Unless DM says I inspire you forever.
No, I'm sure you didn't.
All right. What did you get?
6.
No.
A 6. Okay.
24.
24.
24.
24.
8.
8.
7.
7. All right. As you all are standing there, you kind of trying to dodge out of the way of things that fell all around you, and then they just explode out. I am going to have Therahtrix make a dexterity saving, with advantage because he's a little bit higher up than the rest of you.
The wyvern has grenades. What are these things?
Pinecone grenades.
Razor sharp leaves that just
18. You said with advantage, right?
yes, with advantage.
18 plus 5.
Okay. They shoot out at all of you. and explode. There's like only so many directions you can go without still getting hit. So 14 points of slashing damage to those that failed below a 15.
I'm gonna use my ring of evasion to succeed.
Okay. The like Matrix style slow down as the leaves go flying past.
You said 14?
Yes.
So
7
if we're successful.
for success, yeah.
We were successful, though.
7 points of
I hid behind a log.
slashing damage. And Therahtrix says, I can't see it. Initiative for it. Okay, still very low. We are going to start. Actually, this is just kind of loose right now because you can't really see anything. It's just that where you're at, a bunch of things have fallen. So, what are you doing?
So we see.
You're in a very dense area, but it's almost like you're in a clearing of sorts. It's dark. You saw a bunch of things fall from the canopy and then explode, but you have not seen anything quite yet.
I'll move to the edge of the. Are we in the clearing? I'm sorry.
Yes, you were.
Okay. I'll just take a knee and ready an action to fire an arrow at the next aggressive seeming.
Okay.
thing. So since I took a knee,
About how high is the canopy?
The canopy, it ranges. It's probably where you're at. I'm gonna roll. 70-ish feet at the highest, probably 40 to 70, depending on the trees.
Kai, using, because he has Devil's Sight, he's going to keep a close eye up on the canopy to see if he can see any movement or see if it is the wyvern that dropped those exploding pine cones on us.
All right, you can make a perception check.
can Therahtrix help him?
It's a 9.
That's,
Therahtrix can make his own.
okay. I figured if he was in the trees, you know what I mean?
Yeah. What's everybody else doing?
I'm gonna drink a healing potion.
Okay. You can do. I'll say you can do max because you're not technically in combat.
I'm going to cast 3rd level aid on me, her, and I believe Kai is the next squishiest.
Okay.
I think technically
You keep getting to the brink of death, so
Okay.
I'm gonna-
not afraid to run into the danger.
I'm gonna cast
we need-
aid on the 3 of us. So that's your hit point maximum is increased by 10, and then you get 10 hit points.
Them 3?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'm going to run over.
You're not. This isn't anything right now.
Well, then I run over to behind him, and I hand you the vial of the Drake root. And when we get it, and you get a clear shot, tie this to an arrow. I don't care how you do it. Shoot this down its throat.
Very specific.
That's the only way I can think of. Like, we didn't set a trap. We didn't fucking hunt an animal. We're in the fucking shit. So
He'll
Shoot
take
it
the
down his
Drake.
throat. You'll figure it out.
I said, I don't care how you do
it. You know?
Okay.
You said our max goes up 10.
Max goes
It'll do
up
the
10,
job.
and then
It's
current
serviceable.
goes up
The equivalent of just like
Amazing.
holding the head there. Yeah, it's the equivalent. Yeah.
What's Kethra doing?
Well, not that, but she's going to cast Cure Wounds on herself.
Okay.
One. So I get 8 points back.
All right. You kind of hunkering down. Kai looking up into the trees. You do see these glowing eyes, probably about at an angle. You're looking at probably about 60 or so feet away, up in the trees. That glow look at you, and then you see it shift, and it begins going. You see rustling leaves, and it is darting away from you all.
Do I
There-
have a chance to fire at it?
How long's the range?
I believe Eldritch Blast is 120 feet.
Yes, it is going to have an increase in its AC because it's going into the
Get
tree
some,
cover.
Some
but,
cover.
Yeah.
It's 24 to hit.
That still is going to hit. Yes.
Right, all right. That's 11 points of force damage with the first beam.
Okay.
And you know what? Let's not do that right now. I'm gonna toss that in. And 16 to hit.
No. The next one like disappears into the jungle as you see it taking off. What are you doing?
Therahtrix rolled a 16 on his. Could he follow that?
A 16 on.
You had him roll a perception check.
Oh,
also.
perception.
Would that allow him to follow? To pursue?
He can certainly try. So Therahtrix can head in the direction that he saw the creature go, and he's gonna go off. All right, what are you doing?
Are we like in initiative now, or is it just?
I'm
anyone-
just kind of doing. You guys go.
Let's
and
go.
he goes.
Let's get
Yeah,
after
so
it.
Eldon's following where Therahtrix went. He's gonna
Okay.
run in that direction.
It's at this point, I'll say you've kind of moved out of the quicksandy.
Okay, we're like, go, we gotta
keep
go
standing in
fast.
it.
And we're just crawling through the
No,
fucking
so-
muck.
Less than, more than, about halfway through your hour and a half, we'll say 30 minutes or so, you came out of this like weird space. Perception checks. We're gonna go with a group perception check from everybody as you are trying to figure out if you can see where this thing has gone. What'd you get? 14.
14.
14.
17.
17.
15.
15.
25.
25.
Nice.
Iolite. And you can do one for Therahtrix as well. Iolite. 25.
Dude,
Okay.
I think that's a 4.
Are you flying with your eyes closed?
It moved fast, but given the information, like you keep going back to the different things that Gaia had said about what it, what this creature does, the different marks, and it's not even necessarily that you see it, but as you're running and everyone is going faster, you're kind of in the front because this terrain has not hindered you whatsoever. You start to notice more signs of the creature. This is where its stomping grounds are. So you see more scales as you're running. You see more cuts in the trees and the bark. It's still quiet in terms of there's no birds and stuff singing out in the jungle. And you even out of the corner of your eye as you're running in a direction that you believe it's going, Therahtrix is kind of following something. You see like a mutilated something over in the corner. Not stopping, but just clocking that this is where something hunts. And you all get to just follow Iolite. She seems very confident about the direction she's going. Therahtrix says stops at one point and then begins to follow you.
But I can't see it
You can't.
currently.
You are catching glimpses. There's different things moving in the jungle as you're going now. Like things are trying to get away from you moving quickly, and it's hard to pinpoint exactly which one. But given all of the signs that you're seeing, you're pretty sure that like this particular shadow up in the trees is the one that you want to be following.
Okay.
All right. You all are running towards this creature. At one point, you, Iolite, notice it stop exactly where it is, and then turn, and you can see eyes looking at you again. And you see a very faint glow, almost like an ember color, red and orange. and you are able to let everybody know that, like, kind of get down as these glowing, again, razor sharp leaves come shooting out of its mouth in your direction. I need everyone to, as I find this, make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, fuck me.
There it is.
Hold on. Sorry, I have to put this in dice jail.
Aw.
I'm going to inspire myself by this is my fault. Everything going on this day is my fault, and I'm pissed, and I'm going to solve this fucking problem.
Okay. You hear Iolite scream, "Get down!" and there's a moment of hesitation, but
23.
hey.
Ooh, fast
I
improvement.
thought you were about to throw that dice again.
Julie just feels a gust of wind past her head.
As these razor sharp leaves that are glowing very faintly, look almost like little bolts of fire, come zipping through. You cannot feel heat when they slice past you, but except for the burning of your skin, but being cut open. 11 points of slashing damage.
That's halved for those.
Nope, that is half
Oh.
damage. What did you get, Ayla?
18.
And 18, 11 points of slashing damage.
15.
22 points of slashing damage, and as the these magical leaves slice past you, just little tiny cuts, nothing that even directly hits you. Immediately where the slicing is, you see these dark vines begin to grow out of it and start to entangle you.
All of us, or just him?
Him.
Oh. What the fuck do you do?
You start to
I
be
pissed the
like,
needle
as
off.
you're running forward and dodging out of the way, it starts to entangle you.
I'm using my ring again.
Yeah.
Okay.
2.
Okay. So half damage. 11 slashing. And Kethra.
14.
22 points of slashing. And same for you. These vines begin to grow out of the wounds.
I would like to. As she said, get down, and we all try to dodge out of the way, I would like to do a graceful move that allows me to use magic, and because it's stopped and facing us, as I'm dodging, dancing, I'm casting slow in the vicinity that it's in. It's a 40-foot.
Is that a reaction?
No.
Okay. So as I come around, so that's what you're going to do next.
Yeah,
Okay.
I was just describing it as like one motion of
What's-
dodging and casting.
Gotcha. Okay, so you're going to go first. What's the range on that?
120 feet.
Okay. So up in the trees where it is, it's about 50 or so feet away from you, approximately 50 feet. So you're casting slow in that kind of box. Is that a saving throw?
Wisdom save.
Wisdom save. Okay. Might want to get where those are. Oh my god, it's okay. That's a natural 20 plus 2.
Me. Fuck.
It was
22.
It was a good idea. though.
I can
What
do it
happens?
again.
What happens on a fail? I mean a success. Sorry.
I don't think anything happens.
Nothing. Okay.
Fucking do it again.
I'm gonna do it. Fuck it again.
All right. So Ayla has gone. Who's going next? It's within 50 feet up in the trees.
Can I try something?
Yeah.
Okay. I would like to cast Earthbind.
Okay.
Or try to. It's a save. And then whatever it rolls, you're going to subtract 4 from the save. It's a strength save of 14.
Strength save. It is strong, but not. Ooh. That is a 21.
Minus 4?
A 20.
Okay.
17.
There you go. 17, is that higher than the DC?
It was 14.
Okay, still succeeds. Is there something that happens on a success? I would say like the vines around it in the tree start to try to wrap around the creature, but you see it like flex its wings and it shreds the vines away from it and it hisses out. Who wants to go? Oh, are you doing anything else? Or
No.
okay, who wants to go next?
Would I have enough time to do a bonus action and then use Eldritch Blast?
Yeah. Yeah.
So, bonus action, Kai will use Hex,
Okay.
and as the extra for Hex, he'll just give it disadvantage on strength checks,
Okay.
not saves, and then he's going to shoot 2 beams at it. Oh, man, that's a 10.
Okay.
God.
Oh, my God.
Again?
This is brutal. What is happening tonight?
We can't take this much time off. We've lost all the mojo.
is
Magic.
Should have had those bee stings.
Oh, I was passing every charisma.
Oh,
I
yeah.
had to.
You should have been rolling at
Strength.
Well, strength.
Dunk all the dice in the bee
I
stings.
was.
All right. Who we've got Kethra and Eldon left.
She's gonna cast Cure Wounds on herself again because she's fucked up.
Okay.
Oh.
Eldon.
I have to also cast Cure Wounds because I'm not feeling so fucking hot.
All right. It is going to
Can I send Therahtrix after him?
yeah.
Alright.
Therahtrix would be able to reach him. So
Yeah.
if you
Therahtrix
want
is going to try to grapple him.
Okay.
Poor baby Therahtrix.
You have to roll a strength,
Yeah. He's not particularly strong either, but.
but with the disadvantage on strength checks that he just got,
Oh, yeah, that's right.
the creature.
So is it just straight? It's
Strength plus whatever modifier he has for strength.
10.
17. Disadvantage.
Yes, disadvantage.
16.
Fuck.
So
He's not used to fighting things like him.
yeah, he comes up right up against it, and they very strangely, I'm sure it would be to see this like trying to wrap around each other, and again it flexes its wings.
And imagine like in House of the Dragon when the dragons fight and they're like snapping at each other, all that.
How about Eldon perception check? As this thing kind of hisses and clicks towards Therahtrix.
Why attack me, brother?
And it is going to try to
Join forces
escape
and
again.
crush them.
12 plus 4.
Okay, you do hear draconic being spoken between these two creatures. Yes, between Therahtrix and this creature. So here's the thing about draconic. It's not like a one-to-one with English, Spanish, French kind of thing. It's not like you can say, how do you say, I'm hungry? And it's like, well, you just use this word and this word. It's like hisses, clicks, growls, things like that convey the same.
Can I hear what they're saying?
And you hear the creature just say, basically leave. Like essentially the thing that it's getting is leave, do not follow me.
Don't
Get
give
out
me
of
to
here.
that guy, dude.
Like leave my space. Do not be here. And then it is going to try to get away again. Okay. Therahtrix can get an attack of opportunity if he so chooses. Did anybody do damage to this thing? Because I did not write down.
I did the first
11.
round. Yeah. that
Okay.
was it.
It's going to shoot off into the trees again in an attempt to get away.
13 plus 5.
Okay. That hits. That just hits.
Okay. I actually have to roll for that. I don't think he's hit anything in a long time.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Bite damage. It's
With
1d6.
fervor, Therahtrix lashes out.
Oh, 6. 6 plus. What's our 6 plus? What the fuck is our
It'll be his strength.
Yeah, I know, but it's proficiency bonus. So. 9.
Okay.
It's the 1d6 plus proficiency bonus. I always think the initiative for some damn reason up here is the proficiency bonus, but it's not here.
It is going to go off and try to. You
So
see,
he was
kind
like
of disappear.
angry. You said with fervor, so he was like angry when he did it?
Therahtrix like went all in. Barely hit, but he went all in. We have this creature is rushing off into the jungle. Kethra and Eldon, you both are going to take 7 points of necrotic damage as the vines are
Roll for my
starting to constrict your body, and then you can each make a strength saving throw. You see, the rest of you see Kethra and Eldon are
7, you said?
7. Yes, 7 necrotic. You also can feel like something within the vines is like pulling the life force from your body.
Strength saving throw.
To try to pull it apart and off of you.
8.
7.
Okay.
So, fuck. So you said we took 7.
7 points of necrotic
All right, well, I'm
damage.
at the same place. Fuck. And then strength save.
Yes, strength saving throw.
Just wasted the last 2 points.
16 plus 4. 20. Dirty 20.
You are able to. The vines don't kind of like stay within the cuts or anything. Like they grew out and then they separated, so you're able to just kind of rip them off of you and get out of the vines. But Kethra is still entangled. What are the three of you doing as Eldon?
So do I take damage or anything?
7
like that?
necrotic, but nothing else.
Okay.
I know Kai's either gonna continue following, or if he has time to fire at the wyvern. he
You
will.
can't. Yeah, you can't see it anymore. It's off. But you're. Basically, you can either try to keep going after it, or somebody can try to help Kethra get out because she's stuck.
Can I take the sawtooth dagger and cut the vines?
Yeah, you can do that.
Is that an attack?
No, you can just do it.
Okay.
So you are helping her. Actually, roll damage just to see how much.
How much damage to Kethra?
What about Iolite? What are you doing?
I think I'm trying to follow the.
Okay, roll a perception check.
3.
I'm gonna do the same, but as soon as I see it again, I don't know why I didn't do this before. I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark on it.
Okay.
Should have done that from the beginning, but
It's gonna be like 30 feet though.
Oh yeah, you're gonna have to get close. You're gonna have to get real close. Kai, what are you doing?
90 feet.
I'm definitely following.
You're
and
following.
as soon as I can.
All right.
I can do that within 90 feet, not 30.
Okay. Kethra and Ayla, you're kind of a little bit behind as the rest of the three go. And I had you roll a perception.
22.
22.
Nice.
Okay, I actually had already rolled for it. So you, again, the three of you running after this. This battle one is not as epic as I want. I need to find a different battle music.
Those perilous chase music. It was good.
I liked it.
Oh, well, that one, but not... Yeah, there we go. So, Iolite, you are able to continue seeing this creature. Therahtrix is going to need to roll again. Eldon and Kai are right behind you. Ayla and Kethra have fallen behind slightly.
10.
Okay. Therahtrix, like, jumps down to the ground and tries to stay where you are, Iolite, to see if he can just catch where this creature is going. You run into a larger kind of clearing here and make a dexterity saving throw, Iolite. And Eldon and Kai.
8.
8. Okay.
I'm using my last use of my ring.
Okay. All right.
Another dirty 20. I'm telling you, these are like my new go-to die. The ones that you made, these green ones, because I don't
They
think
are
I
not
failed.
balanced.
What? Oh,
They're not balanced.
Are we out of the?
that was a 4
we
that
out
I
of
just
the
fuck
range 'cause
around
we're
and
back?
rolled with, so.
You're a little bit further back, yeah, so you're not in range of what is about to happen.
For once.
Right.
Until it doesn't. But for now it does.
So Iolite, you are rushing into this clearing, and you can see the dragon, but it catches you off guard towards your immediate surroundings as you kind of shoulder check a flower, and the flower immediately with a burst of highly toxic pollen.
Oh, good.
And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Nice flowers. Nice.
7.
Okay.
Did you use your thing already?
I did.
You used your thing too.
Oh, damn. Sorry.
Oh, no.
That is 16 points of poison damage. As you have released this like spore cloud in the area that you're in, you start coughing. The two of you see it and are able to kind of like dodge out of the way, but you take that much damage. The Kethra and Ayla, you run up and see this spore cloud, and because you kind of fell behind, as they keep running, Iolite just, I would assume, continuing on. You you see this wyvern up ahead of you. It has stopped again, was looking to see. As you just take in your surrounding very quickly, you can see that this clearing has multiple of these flowers all around this perimeter.
It's a trap.
And you need to be careful of where you end up. The creature that you are following is going to stop where it is. Again, it's about 50 feet every time it stops. And I need, as Kethra and Ayla are coming up, you are still a little bit behind. Oh my god, brain. Eldon, Kai, and Iolite. Now you are making a strength saving throw as these vines come shooting up from the clearing and try to grab you.
I had to talk all that shit.
Stay out of the tall grass.
I had to talk all that shit.
Okay.
9.
Okay.
1.
Ooh.
14.
14. You all
I
find
had to
yourselves
talk that shit.
restrained by these vines, and it stays up there. I did say Theratrix moved down to the ground because it was trying to. I'll waive that. So this creature stops, and now I'm going to go into an actual initiative. As
Now that we're all
you all,
Now
well,
that we're all vulnerable.
Now that I'm like this
yes,
close.
because
Because
Okay.
now it's gonna fight, yeah.
Yes,
It
now
gets-
it's gonna
it makes
fight
sense.
you.
It makes sense.
All right, so we're
I'm
gonna
already
say
this close to being
We
dead.
should have
This
got
is
it
good.
beforehand.
you are back. Let's see. You are back here, Ayla.
I've already done it. Stop. I've already done it.
Let's get.
Ready to rumble. Yeah. How are you doing?
Actually, let's just.
I'm like okay.
Moderately bad.
Moderately bad, and I have
I'm
no
gonna
wild
use-
shapes left.
An old school mini.
Do you still have wild shapes left?
And it's not a wyvern, because I don't have any.
That's gonna
I
keep
forgot about like last week or 3 weeks ago I used one.
Well, remember, we
yeah.
can use magic beyond our spell slots.
Oh, okay.
Wait, do I have a second
Yeah.
wild shape?
What do we got? What do we got? What do we got?
Use the second.
Yeah, I
Ooh.
did. I don't have another wild shape, actually.
You don't either?
No.
Actually, I don't have another wild shape.
Oh, yeah, the druids have no wild shapes left.
Yeah. And I got like 12 points. I get 12 hit points left.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's not good.
Yeah, we're
We're
Royally
just
fucked right now.
slightly fucked.
fucking bad shape.
Just slightly fucked and I'm trying to be nice.
This is very fitting music because it feels like we're going down.
Because we're all gonna die.
Do you have restrained we can put on just the three of you there?
He's
I don't know which
shirking
ones
his
they are.
duties.
Yeah. Which ones are strained? Fuck.
I don't know if I even have them in
Visible.
alphabetical
And we could
order or not.
just put some upside down on it. Just
Yeah,
put
you can
three
do
of
that
any
if you
kind. We'll know.
Okay, so
Should know. I'm so nervous right now.
Iolite, you are going first because you
Can I-
rolled.
It's us.
Do anything? Can I cast a spell when I'm restrained? No.
You you can.
I can?
Cast, you can
Oh, do
cast
we need to
spells when you're
roll? Do we need to
restrained.
roll for initiative?
No, I'm gonna use the same initiative that you rolled.
All right then. I'm gonna try to cast Earthbind again. On this thing,
Okay.
and I'll subtract a d6 from whatever it rolls. For the last time.
I like my.
He's got a hex
All right.
base.
It's a strength save of 14, but you have to just subtract 6 from whatever it rolls.
He's edgy.
Okay. All right. So a strength save of 14.
Just made it.
Does he still have disadvantage? Or sorry, yeah. Does he still have disadvantage on strength? Oh no, that's checks. Never mind. Strength save 14. As you cast Earthbind.
-6?
That is a 2.
Oh my god. Thank God.
Except that it's going to choose to succeed instead.
No! Are you serious? It can do that?
Yeah.
This game is for nerds.
Fucking nerd game.
I want that to
You-
be the title. This game is for nerds.
You see the vines like shoot up from the ground and try to grab onto it, but again, its body almost like glows with that ember, and it has that move. It just opens its wings, and
It's like
all
a
of those
plant-based
shred.
dragon. Mm-hmm. It's a salad dragon.
And you hear it say something in Draconic, which Eldon, you're within range, and you can hear it say, basically, like, you have made a dire mistake. Attacking me in my home.
Well, we tried not to. To be fair.
Okay, anything else?
I don't think I can do
Iolite.
anything else. I can't try to unrestrain myself because I used my action already.
Correct.
Then I'm just gonna stay right here.
Okay, next up is Eldon.
I will use my action to try to break. What is it? A strength?
Strength, yes. Let me see. Strength save.
16.
That succeeds.
God, the way this was going, I thought you were going to say no.
You tear yourself out of these vines, and you are no longer restrained. So that can go away.
As my bonus action, I will have Therahtrix fly basically into this thing's face, and he will use his breath weapon.
Therahtrix, talk him down. Talk him down, man.
Nope. Nope, not happening.
Within 5 feet, or like
10,
10
feet.
feet
I
away.
think the
Okay.
range is 10 feet, and I'm trying to find where we put that.
I think it might be in your feet, maybe,
It's thunderous.
or it might be in the message. So,
Yeah, I don't know if I added it in. I don't think I knew how.
oh, that's fine. It might be in our chat.
Okay, did you want to go around, I'll find that.
Yeah, we can do that.
I just don't want to hold everybody up. I didn't.
Yeah, that's fine. Kethra, you are next. You
Don't
Right.
go into the glade.
right now, in order to see that creature, you have to go around. You can't see through all these trees.
So I have to leave the safety, huh?
Yeah.
I only got 30 feet of motion and movement, so shit.
You can get like right here, 5, 15, 20, 25, or like right there. This line.
Good point. All right, so I'm just gonna move as far as I can. I'm just gonna pull out a Hail Mary because I don't know what else to do.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna cast Polymorph on myself,
Okay.
and because its CR is a 6, I can become a Wyvern myself.
Okay.
So that's what we're gonna do because I have nothing else to do.
Okay.
Absolutely nothing else to do.
All right.
Keeping in mind, you do not keep your stats when you polymorph. You become the creature.
Can you be like a sexy one
I'm sure I
and try to
could be.
romance it?
How many boobs does it have?
It's just a wyvern with boobs. That's all.
A sexy wyvern.
Yep.
A Wyvern with a BBL.
Big ol' booty.
We don't know. This one could be more of an ass man like yourself.
Yeah.
You don't know.
And
You'll
don't you
find out.
corrupt my boy.
Hey.
He's gonna be like, "Ooh, who is this?"
Therahtrix. Hey, Therahtrix. Don't be checking me out. We're friends. It's gonna get
It's not
weird,
like
all
that,
right?
Therahtrix.
It's not like this only lasts up to an hour or whenever it kills.
You're too young,
Okay.
Therahtrix.
As if he needs an hour.
I was like, I
He's-
don't have
he's
anything
young.
else to do.
Yeah.
And I was like, we're
I
just
feel
gonna
that.
give it a goddamn shot, and hopefully I don't die.
I know you weren't
How does
expecting
that
to
work?
have
So
this-
you don't get its
you weren't
stats, but
expecting to have this
are
many
you just a
winged
wyvern
creatures on
now?
the field.
I know, and I don't
Or do you stay a wyvern?
Did you have any other
Yeah.
on the side that you were?
It says last duration or new form can be any beast whose challenge rating is equal to less. Target's game statistics, including mental ability stores, are replaced by the statistics of the chosen beast.
Oh, you do
Oh,
get
wait
its
a
stats.
minute. I do get its stats.
Yeah, you get it.
Yeah, the target's game statistics, including mental
There he
ability
is. There he
stores.
is.
I am. Hold on.
I mean,
look
it's
at it.
small.
Yeah, this is a snake.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, it's winged.
He's
Yes,
cute,
I am.
though.
It's got
This-
scales and it's winged.
This is medium. So which one would you like?
It says large.
Okay, we're gonna go with
We'll go with the big boy.
What is that?
It says large.
Yeah,
and I,
that's our girl.
And I do take its stats, so that's good.
Alright, we'll put this guy back.
And I have its hit points until I.
You won't be able to like cast spells as a.
Yeah, I figured. I really thought this was more of a time we're gonna meet a head-to-head rather than me calling lightning from the sky.
Yeah. Okay. All right. What does your wyvern look like? What colors? What does it as you transform,
It
like
would be
Sailor
a-
Moon, like? And it's like all pink. No.
I just had my own morphin time moment.
Yeah.
It would probably be a dark blue wyvern with black wings.
I challenge you. Okay.
Now I want, if we ever have a cartoon, that we have to have it in the intro where we all do like the Sailor Moon. Like,
I
then
used
we
to know her
change.
whole thing that she said.
They change. Don't they change from like the shoes up, like
It was like the whole
it was
body.
like the
yeah,
whole body,
was
but it
the-
started and then it like did the face and then
and then it would spin.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
And
don't
they have a
remember.
pose.
Mm-hmm.
I don't watch it.
I
Mercury
didn't.
was
I
my,
remember, like, the
was my
intro.
girl.
I wasn't big into Sailor Moon either.
I loved Sailor Moon. Okay, that is what does Therahtrix do?
He'll do his breath weapon. I found it. It's as an action, he exhales a 10-foot cone of damaging breath and his essence, which I think is still lightning at this point. They have to make the enemy has to make has to beat a DC of 12.
Okay. Half damage.
If they beat it, they take half.
All right.
Kind of but-
It was was it what kind of 12?
Deck save.
All right. That is a 19 plus
6,
plus a lot.
10, 11.
Okay.
I
11.
do like these ones with the eyes in them.
Is that 11 total?
No, I'm sorry, 11 and half.
Okay.
Half that, so 5.
Got it.
This plan couldn't have gone more awry.
Okay.
Oh, we didn't know
Well-
they have fucking legendary actions.
It's a dragon.
I'll give you guys an above the table hint. I have to add stuff to all of the, like, going forward, you are all so OP.
Doesn't feel it.
All of your,
Never feels it.
oh, you guys are so overpowered. I have to add multiple attacks, or it'll be a 2-round fight every time.
We can't kill it.
So,
And
Can
then
specify non-lethal.
also,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
feel like
yeah.
we're gonna have to retreat from this one.
come on. Pull out all the stops, folks.
No.
Uh,
Trying.
Fucking what's his face is we'll deal with we'll chart our own boat.
it is this creature's turn. Therahtrix. All this lightning shoots out and hits the. Oh, let me double check what it's. Okay. It is going to do a.
Are they the same size, or is this thing bigger than Therahtrix?
It's like slightly bigger than Therahtrix.
He's just so brave.
Can't be considered technically
The
like a
brave little
large
boy.
creature, so like technically it's only got the one. It's a medium-sized creature,
He's my big strong boy. He's trying so hard.
but it is going to.
Like it's like one of them, like an anime where he hit it with lightning and it just like looked down. Therahtrix is like, Nani?
At the end of your turn,
that clicking
going
noise
to-
that you always make.
it's going to do a
Does he really want
predatory gaze attack against Therahtrix.
it? What is that?
Predatory.
Wisdom saving throw
He's gonna turn him against
for
us. That's what that means.
Therahtrix.
No.
Guarantee you that's what that means.
Going to
Predatory gaze.
gonna frighten him.
Yes.
Away.
12.
Therahtrix becomes frightened until the end of the
He's just a
Wyvern's
baby.
next turn, which actually is coming right up, which is not really super helpful now that I think about it. But it is going to then do a multi-attack against him. Okay. So 3 attacks against Therahtrix.
Maybe the hag will accept a paper mache wyvern, and we just hopefully get out of there before he realizes it.
This is
So a
taxidermy one.
15 bite.
It's been so long that I can't remember. That misses.
Okay, it like lunges forward after staring into Theratrix's eyes and tries to bite at him, but he moves out of the way, and then 2 claws attacks, 25 and 27 to hit.
Both.
26 total damage against Therahtrix. And because it's going to. It's going to shift itself. Right over here to get closer to you all.
Yeah, we don't want to be them. Hey, buddy.
Okay, that's the end of its turn. We are now with I.
So he's not affected by that now? You said by the end of his turn?
Yeah, he's not afraid. I shouldn't have done that.
I'm glad you did.
So we got kind of caught unawares. This has gone awry. I'm gonna try and buy us some time. Kai's gonna grab the pommel of his sword, look over at the wyvern, and open his hand like he normally does with Eldritch Blast, but instead he's gonna turn it into a fist and cast Banishment on
Okay.
the wyvern.
All right, what kind of save is that?
Charisma 14.
Charisma 14. All right, it's a
That's a
straight
rare
roll.
save.
It's a good stat for it, yeah.
Straight roll. I'm gonna let you guess what that was.
Nat 20.
It's a nat 1.
Oh.
Deck of many fuck ups. Let's go.
Oh, does it have to roll? Does it do that for that? For saves?
Kyle will say,
We have 1 minute. Everyone, get ready. Surround it.
So you are restrained by these things. If you want to roll, I'll just say.
Yeah, I was gonna
like,
say
Can I
we
just
have-
cut 'em out?
We have 10 rounds.
Yeah, you get. Okay, you can cut them out. Cut each other out.
Cut me out as well.
I'm just gonna go.
Stay.
Guys,
Does anyone have rope?
I do.
Put a slip knot around the area where it was. Eldon, you take one end, I'll take the other. When it reappears, we pull it taut. Try and take its legs out from underneath it. And everyone give it everything you have.
It was on the ground. We can see.
It's in the air. It was in the air.
Oh, I thought it was on the ground. My bad. Never mind about the rope.
Yeah, no, sorry, it was in the air. It was in the tree and it stayed up in the air.
So we all
Surround the area.
Are we in
We
initiative
all-
during
No,
this
you have a
minute?
minute.
We have 1
You've
minute.
got a wyvern with you,
Hold.
so.
Everyone hold it until it reappears and we hit it all at once.
I'm gonna.
We need it alive.
I'm gonna unsummon Theratrix and bring her back.
Some
so
of us
he's-
can heal it back, but we need to
did he
wound
go
it
away?
to give it
No,
that
no,
potion.
I'm gonna dismiss him and bring him back, so he'll be at full HP.
Oh, I see.
I'm going to cast Mass Healing Word on everyone.
Okay.
And hold on, and then I'm going to give how many?
So your plan is it comes back and you are going to all like just hit it with what you've got to try to get it to go down to the ground, or what are you going to try to do?
So I'm thinking about the new thing I can do with my shard.
I forgot I had
It says I
magic
can do
blade.
it to myself. I can amplify myself as well, but so does that mean I can do it and immediately give myself advantage as well? Or because it's an action, do I have to like do it and then wait a turn?
You've got plenty of time. So if you want
What a fucking waste.
do it, you are
something,
the
man.
thing about
I'm
it is
at
that you're
fucking
concentrating. So you can't
not
cast a concentration spell and concentrate on
Okay.
that. Yeah.
Okay,
I was-
so you got 5 healing, and then I'm going to give everybody but Kethra, because I'm assuming as a wyvern she's back up to full HP. I'm gonna give everyone else my little dancey dance, and you have 8 temporary hit points.
Oh, thank you. Also, the point of exhaustion I take, does that go into effect on this turn? Or the next?
It goes into effect. Good question. How would that work? I'm gonna say. How does it word it again?
Did you say 10?
When you amplify,
8.
You know what I mean?
it goes. So every time you activate this,
Yeah.
is when you get the point of exhaustion. It will happen at the end.
Okay,
Like,
so like
once
I
you've
get this turn.
expended, once it's done. So basically, the way that it works is like you use it and you're using it, and then when it's done, you get the exhaustion. If you do it again that day,
7 and
you're going to
6
use it
is
again. You get
13,
another
right?
level of exhaustion. So it's like per
Right?
thing when it's all
7
done.
is 14.
Okay.
So if you lose concentration, like once your concentration ends, that's
Then
when
I get it.
exhaustion
Okay.
kicks in. Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, so we're gonna surround the area where it's supposed to reappear. Yeah, reappear. Is it there?
Yep. Right there.
Yeah, we want to be spaced out.
No. That's,
We want to be.
Oh wait, yeah.
It is.
I was like, that's not
I'm
it.
gonna put it back where it was. So you know
Around.
where it's gonna be right here.
And we're gonna do what? Just everybody fucking Care Bear stare it at the same time
We
with the
have,
same
yeah,
power.
basically.
we have to weaken it enough to try and attempt to give it the potion.
I can try slow
It
again
says,
when it
it
reappears.
says boost the spell.
Or should I
casting
just
abilities,
throw a
so
fire
would that not
thing at
include,
it?
Like,
I don't
I
have
mean,
much
I cast it on
offensive.
Kethra and she's
That
doing
won't.
like a
That
light
definitely
attack.
won't hurt it, but
Yeah.
I
It
think
doesn't
we're
work.
all
It only works on
within
people.
the
Is
area
Eldon's
of
considered
slow.
spells?
Yeah, but I can choose what gets slowed.
No.
Oh,
not
okay, so
necessarily.
yeah,
It depends.
then
Like, if he
I mean that
does
will help us
magic
regardless.
missile,
If,
right.
But if he's like shooting his
No.
arrows
Do you
now,
guys
so it would be
have
like me
entangle or
and
anything for
Kai,
spells?
presumably, or like.
Oh, you can't
Yes.
cast a spell right now. can you?
Okay.
I can't right now.
Do you have a breath weapon as a wyvern?
No, I have a stinger weapon.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I think Kethra wants to be closer.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
I can't too slow anymore because I'm mass healing word all of you.
Just if I get dropped
If
down
I
in
do,
my
it's
points,
going
I
to be at
drop out of Wyvern, can someone just
possible
make sure they
penalty
heal me
thing.
soon?
I wouldn't
Thank you.
bother.
All right, I'm gonna give you 10 more
I get
seconds.
dropped down.
Okay.
Wyvern.
So what are you doing? You got your minute.
Captain
It's been a couple minutes in real life.
500 and has a Wyvern, so hopefully there won't be an issue.
Um,
But
It's tough. When it reappears, I'm gonna try to hit it with two different trip arrows.
Okay.
As it happens, to try to knock it out of the air.
Okay.
When it appears, I'm gonna cast command for it to land.
Can you speak Draconic?
It just has to understand what I say.
It speaks Draconic. That's the only thing it speaks.
Okay.
Just letting you know so you don't waste it. What's Kethra doing? Kethra's attacking with Stinger.
yeah, I get a multi-attack, so I
Okay.
get bite and stinger. So as soon as it comes out, she's gonna jump on it.
Okay.
Okay, you know what?
And what's Kai doing?
Would I have enough time to bonus action curse it and then Eldritch Blast?
Yeah. Yes,
so we
you
can-
can
so I can
have
do a
like your
Hunter's Mark.
full. All of you can do like what you would do on a turn. You can do that.
Okay.
Did I already cast?
I'm
Hunter's
going
Mark on
to
this?
bless 3 of you.
You did.
did.
You
Okay,
said
you
that
did.
you did. Yeah.
Instead of attacking it, who would benefit the most from bless? That's only
Well,
I'm only
you
down
can.
to first level.
You can bless them ahead of time. You don't have to wait.
Yeah,
if
'cause
you.
we have like 10 rounds because it's gone
Okay.
in a minute.
Yeah.
And then I guess I'll bless Eldon, Kai, and Kethra.
Put your blesses on.
Oh fuck.
Okay. And then so you've blessed them ahead of time. So now you can do something else because
Okay,
you're
then
doing
I'm
it
just
like
gonna
before it.
Shoot a
Because it lasts a
fireball
minute.
at it.
Okay.
A fire bolt. Because that's just got all the
Keep
shit.
stacking it on.
It is been
I
hexed,
guess that's what I'm gonna
cursed,
do
and
because
marked.
there's nothing else useful.
Okay. All right. So you're gonna
like
do.
attacks or anything?
I have very few attacks. I was trying to do a spell that would
Okay.
work. And
And then Iolite.
All right, I'm still gonna do it because I want to try it. So, I'm gonna use my new ability with my shard on myself and Kai,
Okay.
and I'll do Ayla because I can. I may as well.
Okay.
So we will have advantage on whatever like spell,
Any spells
any
that
spell
you
you do
cast,
on this
Any
turn
spell that we
has an
cast.
advantage.
you have advantage
for how long? Is it a one-time thing?
A turn.
until she says you don't.
I think it's a turn, and I'm gonna cast a guiding bolt when I do that.
Okay. The wyvern appears, is confused. Like there's a moment of confusion as it has been gone for. It doesn't just like go into nothing. It went somewhere. It comes back.
It's in the elemental plane with the snowmen.
I was so
Yeah,
happy
it's
for
a
him there.
demi-plane where it is incapacitated and paralyzed, so it's just like
Oh.
Yeah, I can't do anything. All right. So who wants to go first?
I'll volunteer as tribute.
Okay. So
We get
your advantage on
advantage.
all magical.
All right,
Things,
so 2
attacks.
Eldritch Blasts. First one is he is Hexblade's cursed, so that is a crit.
Okay.
Awesome.
Yes.
So let me do that's these and one of these. It's 4, 6, 9, and 9 is 19 plus 3 is 22 plus another 25 points of force damage.
Okay.
The first beam.
Whoa. Was this the first one?
And that's not as good.
You're adding your bless, right?
Yes.
And your advantage.
And 7 plus 10, 17 to hit.
That just hits.
Okay, okay.
All right. Who wants to go next while he's rolling damage?
I'll go.
Okay.
first Therahtrix will try to bite. So
16 points of force damage.
All right.
14 plus 5.
Yep. 19, that hits.
I didn't do this before because I forgot, but he also gets an extra d6 for. When I resummoned him, he has the fire draconic.
Okay,
essence.
fire. Okay.
So that's 2 regular, 6 fire, 8 damage total. Then I will go. I'm gonna try to hit it with a spark arrow first.
Okay.
Hit your D4.
That doesn't matter. It won't. Well, 3. Actually, you know what? It might. I know. I'm gonna
Do it.
3
Do the thing.
plus- You know what? I'm just gonna cash this in now. All right, much better. 17 plus 6 plus 9.
Okay, that hits.
That was the D6, not a D4. That's my bad. I'm getting flustered. 1d10. 2 plus 7. 9. But I'm trying to. Plus 3. So that's 9, 10, 11, 12. It has to make a con save. DC 14. Will be stunned
Was
for
that
a minute.
12 damage?
12 damage total.
Okay. Oops. I don't know how to do math apparently. Sorry, you said con save?
Yes. DC 14.
That's a 21.
Damn.
Okay.
There's a mark. And I still have one more arrow.
Okay.
I'm gonna do the same. 12 plus 9.
Yep, that hits.
10. 17 points and has to make another con save.
Sorry, what is the DC again?
14.
Alright. That's a 20.
Shit. I was trying to stun it.
Yeah. It has a very high con save. Okay, who's going next?
How about Kethra? I figured the blessed people should go first.
Alright, go ahead, Kethra.
Right, so roll to hit. What's this? Can't even pick it up. Okay. Okay, 8 plus 4 is 12 plus 7 is what?
19.
19?
That hits.
Nice. Alright. Can't pick that dice up for some reason. So the first one is the bite, so that is 2d6 plus 4. 6, 10 for bite.
Okay.
And then next one's gonna be stinger, correct?
Oh, yeah.
Is that a nat 20?
8 plus
And that's
7
a
is
nat,
Yay.
that's a nat 20,
It's
but
a
yeah,
nat
it's a
20.
30.
plus 3
Alright.
plus 7 is
Nice.
30.
Alright, double the
Amazing.
dice.
Damn.
Double the dice. Oh God, which
You
dice
need
am I
some more
doubling?
dice?
Your damage
The
dice.
damage.
Oh dear God. Alright, so that is 2d6.
So double.
So, yep, you get to roll.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, plus 5, so that's
16?
16, yep. Plus 4,
Alright.
sorry, 15.
15?
And then
Also, go back. It has to,
Oop.
has to make
it
a.
has to make the it has to make a DC Constitution of 15, or it takes acid damage. It takes poison damage.
26.
Okay,
It
Right
still
then.
takes half as
it still
much.
takes half as
So
much.
it's 76.
76.
Okay. All right. You see the acid like eating in. It's not doing as much as you would expect. Wyvern against a wyvern, but still.
19. It's 24.
24. All right. So that is 12. Okay. Anything else? Oh, that was just your first attack, right? Or was that second?
That
was 2.
That was
Okay.
2, yeah.
Okay. You're the last one.
I'm last one.
I think so.
No, I haven't
No,
gone
you haven't
yet.
gone yet.
Oh, okay. What are you doing?
if you use a spell slot without a spell slot, it could backfire and hurt everybody or just me?
It depends on what you do.
You get advantage, whatever spell you cast.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't think that would help in this situation. I'm out of spell slots, but I want to cast slow on it, but they said I shouldn't.
Well, it's whatever you want to do. So,
Well, if it's gonna blow up and set everybody on fire, then I don't want to do it.
it doesn't set everybody on fire. It's either the spell doesn't work, it hits a random target, it backfires and does a half damage, or the DC is adjusted by 5 in a negative or positive way, or it backfires on you and you automatically fail.
Okay. It's too much at risk right now for
It
that.
does work normal, half, or with an adjusted thing, or crit, like critical success, something even better happens. 35% chance.
Yeah, not right now. Not with the odds this night has been going.
All right, what are you doing?
I'm just gonna shoot a firebolt at it because that's all I can do.
Okay.
18 plus
face.
7.
That hits.
All right.
2d10s. Why do I keep misplacing my 10s?
Do you need one?
Nope, found them.
12.
Yes.
All
How'd you
right.
see that?
You can see all things.
Amazing. Yeah.
I found that out the other day.
Yeah.
And I can't do math that fast.
All right, Iolite, you're the last up.
Okay.
Everybody's stupid eggish
I'm
shit. I'm like,
amplifying myself, and I'm going to try to cast third level guiding bolt.
Okay. Please.
24.
That hits.
Nice.
As the guiding bolt hits the creature and it lights up, illuminating for all. And you all hold your breath.
Sorry, while I do math. 26 points of radiant damage.
just going back to anime, I'm just waiting for a. But now you see my power.
This isn't even my final form.
Yeah.
I'm gonna actually hold on. Oh my gosh! All right, so I
Run
rolled,
away!
I rolled to see what would happen because it comes back and then it gets bombarded and it's in the air, but like that's a lot all at once. And this is a random roll, would not normally happen, but with everybody hitting it all at once, is it going to fall to the ground? And it rolled a 1.
Oh.
So
It fell under the
Time I
ground.
wanted to
the ground.
Nice. Nice.
It has, I will say, 5 points of healing, health left.
When it hits the ground, is that the last 5?
Knock it out?
hits. Actually,
Oh no, I should have just. shut the
honestly,
fuck up.
that is actually.
I should have just.
We just
shut
wanna
the
knock it
fuck
out.
up.
That's fine.
That
It was-
non-lethal falling damage.
Yeah.
It was 30 feet up.
Luckily, we have people that can
Right.
heal it, and then we have somebody to run over and
Oh, yeah.
stick a potion in its mouth real fast.
Well,
This-
let's tie it up before we do that.
This thing gets bombarded. Like, legit, it had 178 hit points when you started, and when it came back, it had 167, I think.
That's the thing with warlocks. You're just like, Eldritch Blast, Eldritch Blast, Eldritch Blast. Ruin your fucking life! And then, that's all I can do. Eldritch Blast.
And I need a nap now.
That was my last spell slot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if that didn't work, that's all I got. That's all I got.
You see everything hits it all at once, and then I'm gonna say Kethra, you're not in a right state of mind at the moment. You're like grappling with this thing in the air, hit it. Therahtrix slams bites into it, and it swirls and twists in the air, slams onto the ground. You see leaves and stuff fall or fly up into the air and then gently fall down to the ground as the wyvern goes quiet.
All right. Someone get the potion ready. Someone give it a little bit of healing. Make sure it's still alive.
It's the potions
I'm
in
gonna
your.
run over and I'm gonna just kind of like give it the boot to make sure it's not gonna move. And then
Yeah,
I'll
it does not. It does
try
not
to-
move.
Peel the giant jaws open and just
You're giving it the
whatever
The
portion I
The
was
Drake
told.
root
the
Yeah.
Drake root.
puts it into a 2-hour coma.
I can heal it a little bit.
It,
So
it
how are we
actually
gonna
gets healed within the coma when it comes out.
When it comes out.
Yeah. It's
Gonna feel
also
great.
cocoons it.
How many
Its skin
hours did-
becomes
wait,
like a
How many
cocoon, it
hours did it
says.
take us to get here?
Gonna take a while back, dragging it
was
back.
Like 2 to 3 hours to get
Can
where
fit
you
it in
need it
that
to be.
Closet.
I'd have to empty the closet, and that's not happening.
You'd have to draw like a pretty. It's a 8-foot. It's a
make it
closet.
big.
I don't know the.
Luckily, at least for 1 hour, we have some extra muscle.
That's true.
Is she in her right state of mind?
She can understand Draconic, so you can. She's got an intelligence of 12, as far as I know, which
So
means
does-
she can be reasoned with, but she is not
Should still be
like
the
thinking
same.
of her own stuff at the
Oh,
moment.
so you're not like actually Kethra?
No,
like Kethra
not as a
doesn't know.
polymorph.
No.
She's a wyvern.
Okay. You are not who you think you are.
As he's doing that, Kai's gonna start taking that rope and just binding around it. That way, if it wakes up before we're there, at least it's restrained.
Okay.
I've got like 150 feet of rope, so we can just go
Oh,
around
yeah,
it
yeah,
as many
you just
times as
bind
we
it
have
up.
to. It'll be in a cocoon of rope while it's in a cocoon of something.
Okay.
I will slowly try to. Your real name is Kethra. I know it sounds like clicks and whistles and growls and grunts, but your real name is Kethra. You're a friend. We need to get this wyvern somewhere. Will you help us, please?
You can make
Also,
a
also Therahtrix thinks you're pretty.
Try to hook me up with your son. I see
He's over there
Get it.
nonchalantly,
He's
like
a nice
flexing.
boy.
he's like,
He's flexing his wings. He's like,
make a persuasion check, and it's not that she's not going to do it. It's more of just like
You have
How,
a funny accent in Draconic.
how.
it's a 12.
Okay. Given that she's already friendly to you and you're friends, it's not going to slow you down. Like she's a wyvern. She wants to go do her own thing. So if you'd rolled, honestly, a 12 was going to be the DC because it's kind of like general, let's get to our destination. Don't go off and try to like kill that deer or whatever. Just like focus on the task at hand. And between yourself and Therahtrix chatting, because you can both talk to her in Draconic, you won't have an issue getting back.
While we're doing all this, is there also going to be enough time? Like, is there a nest that's apparent in this area? You said we're in its lair. It'd be a lot easier to take an egg instead of this thing. I know we just battled the hell out of it, but
It didn't say an egg.
No, we gotta take the thing.
No, instead of one
We
of
could
them,
take an egg as a
live.
bonus.
yeah. But if we can, or hatchlings, whatever.
If I had more spell slots, I would put a glyph of warding on the rope to be triggered once the creepy guy unties the rope to trigger Misty Steps so it's out of his house. But I can't do that right now.
I don't. Can other creatures cast Misty Step?
If I cast Misty Step into the glyph, I believe that's the way it would work.
Misty Step
Misty
is a
Step
self,
probably.
isn't it? Target self.
I don't think we have the time.
Oh,
to-
fuck. Damn.
So
I was just trying to have my cake and eat it too.
Yeah.
Not sacrifice this fucking thing, but you know.
For an hour. What?
okay, Catherine's a tow truck. It's okay.
yeah, yeah.
Therahtrix will help too.
So the
He
only
wants to
thing
impress.
would be if you wanted to search around.
While we're doing all this prep work, I'll just have Therahtrix do that while we're
Okay,
getting them
have
ready.
him make either an investigation or survival, nature, perception.
Are you poisoned from the flower?
No.
No. That
mind, that's
was. I should have had everything
one
with
hit.
disadvantage, but you
so
didn't do
many
anything.
times.
I know, and this one has been doing exceptional. Well, that was just never mind.
Therahtrix does a kind of a sweep around and comes back and says, if we had time, I could potentially go further in and try to find. However,
We need to get him back now.
I don't believe that it fought us directly in its home.
It is a shit night on a shit day on a shit island. Let's just go.
Okay. Within a few minutes, by the time you're done searching, the sounds of the jungle begin to creep back in, and you head back towards, in the direction that you came. Survival or nature check as you try to make it back as quickly as possible.
Everybody, or
You can do a group 1, or and I'll take the average, or you can do 2 or...
These two are probably the best at those because they're the wisdom people.
At which
I've only
one?
got a plus
you have
one.
+3, right?
You can roll with advantage if you
Survival
want.
nature.
Yeah.
Those are actually, weirdly enough, not my...
Yeah, Iolite, you can roll with advantage.
I didn't really
Okay,
dedicate
for
a lot of
survival?
wisdom 'cause I
Yeah,
didn't need it for
because
the,
Kethra is a
spells.
wyvern.
Oh, okay.
Hall and the other wyvern at the moment.
+1. That's it. Oh, well, you're a city boy.
You see
It's
that
gonna be a
shit right
long
there?
night.
Did
Long
you already
night.
use your...
Yeah, I did.
you did.
Weren't you inspired?
That wore off a while.
And
I
you're-
mean-
And you're exhausted now.
Oh, right. 7 is the higher
Okay.
number
Shit, I
on
should
these
have
dice right now. Should have rolled.
You all are tired.
Anyone should have rolled besides
Was
me. I
that
guess.
with advantage?
It was
It
with
was.
advantage and else, but then
Yeah.
-1 for exhaustion. So, but I rolled very low on both of those dice.
-1 for keep breaking
This
your
is
pendants.
the dice just do not like us tonight.
dice
at
So
all.
we need to know how long this you said 2 hours that lasts?
It's
Yeah.
gonna be fucking angry and fully healed when it wakes
You
up.
only have a tow truck for about an hour, so remember that.
We have to move.
Only a polymorph for about an hour.
fast.
Out of here.
You...
This is not gonna...
And as... so Kethra...
It is now addicted to drugs.
Awesome. Okay.
Well, we just gave Sully a great problem. And you killed Adam.
Oh no.
Arms up, arms up.
Just saying.
Fuck.
If anything else, we have that going for us.
An hour into your trek back, Kethra loses her shape and comes back. It was an interesting experience. Just it was peaceful almost. Like you remember it, and all of the things that plague you as a human just melted away the moment you became this creature. It was so much simpler. You could smell everything around you much stronger. The light of the moons, of which Chaos is actually the brightest right now, was so vibrant, and you could like hear so many more creatures around, and that was really all that mattered as you were this wyvern. And so kind of shifting back and letting the other wyvern hit the ground, and I don't know, how does Kethra feel?
Guy's gonna go, I'm sure as hell gonna do that again. That was fun. And then she's gonna go, hey, Nix, you okay? He's been in my backpack the whole time I was a wyvern.
Was the wyvern wearing a little backpack? With the cat in it.
No, it's like when a transformer has a person inside of them. It's just inside your rib cage.
Does Therahtrix looks disappointed now that she's transformed back to
I'm
Kethra?
not mad.
And Catherine's gonna go to Therahtrix go, I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to tease you like that. I'm sorry, buddy.
I forgive you. This
That was a
time,
joke, bud.
I'm also making a joke.
I feel that you're not, though.
I do not know how much longer it's going to take to get back, but we should make sure these ropes are going to hold this if we get back before it wakes.
Yeah, we need to hurry the fuck up.
I'm going to say that 2 hours in, the creature wakes up, but you have
Sleep.
you have wrapped it up tightly. It's just that it takes you so much longer to get back to Therahtrix home. You begin to see the leaves changing again. Even in the darkness, the smell starts to just gently waft into your periphery as you enter the space that is clearly his domain again. little rotting, kind of putrid undertones that get stronger as you go. You were able to avoid flowers and whatnot. As it became clear that it was going to take longer with this thing writhing and trying to move, everything about it has been like muzzled and wrapped up. It's probably 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning by the time you get back to Therahtrix home. And
Did anybody else just go, ugh?
yeah.
Yep. Oh, so tired.
I'm just
You
thinking
work
every
in the
time it
morning.
wakes up, we'll hit it with the sock that homie the clown had.
Tell me don't play that.
Trying to keep it subdued, all of you get another level of exhaustion. At least, well, you have 2. All of you have 1, including Therahtrix.
I would just stab it with a trip arrow so it can't get up.
Okay.
Even if it got loose, it would just slip and fall.
And eventually you...
It's the way it works. It's the trip arrows. Until you take the arrow out of your body, you have to pass a check each time.
Okay. You eventually, like, slide... several of you pulling it at this point because you're just so tired from trekking and fighting. There is a moment on your way where you get the feeling you're being watched, and you all kind of keep yourselves, Therahtrix especially. There might be another displacer beast that has been stalking you, but as you had entered the domain of Therahtrix, it fell behind and just...
I feel that'd be one of those things. It might be stalking us, but then we just turn around and look at the fucking woods like with a death glare, and then sees we got this thing. It's like, no. Okay. No.
As you drag the wyvern up to the front door of Therahtrix, as you go to knock, he opens it. Big, toothy smile, like teeth that are very long and almost like square, and then others that are pointed and jagged in between this white beard that's scraggly, and he just ducks down and comes up back out of the doorway and looks at all of you. Amazing. And it's alive.
Oh, yes, it will.
Perfectly unharmed.
Yes.
Now where is Yuri?
Yuri. And he
Definitely not addicted to drugs.
sighed,
This particular drug.
and his arm,
He was already addicted to them before we caught him. I just want to put that out
his
there.
arm extends back into his cottage, and then Yuri walks back out, looking a little tired, but like rubs their eyes and is like,
Also addicted to drugs?
We just drank beer and played dominoes.
This guy's pretty cool.
Yeah, he was so nice.
very impressive.
Is he with us now?
He comes out, or they come out, and
I'm gonna pinch him.
wow,
Just making
Pinches
sure.
you back.
Just making sure you are not an illusion.
oh, no, as far as I know. Therahtrix smiles at all of you. You can leave it there.
It was good morning. And I'm just backing away, not saying anything else.
Okay. Roll.
No! Stop it!
Have we rolled enough?
Leave me the fuck alone with this guy.
No. I'm trying to give you something.
My
I'm
monkey?
saying no, I guess.
Then I don't want it.
Ship?
The monkey, like the face, like the glow. on his face after-
My monkey.
No.
This dude doesn't pay attention to anything and wants a monkey.
We named the monkey Jack.
Give him a monkey's paw.
Yeah, right.
Just give him a part of a monkey.
Said you wanted a monkey.
Gives me
Specify what part of the monkey.
gives me a monkey skeleton.
I don't think he got that reference. Izzy, you should give him monkey's paw because he didn't
Oh,
understand.
I get it. Yeah.
Roll.
I'd use it too.
no, you do the roll.
Okay.
As you start to back away, he says, "Wait."
This is the guy in the Jason mask on my neighborhood when I trick or treating on Halloween. No, never went to that house again. Don't care how much candy that dude had.
You keep backing away. And he goes, "Wait." And the smile is gone from his face as he's looking at you. Oh, I can't do that one. You already rolled that one.
I do stop, but Misty Step is at the ready.
Come.
She looks around at everybody. This is bullshit. And slowly walks forward. Like our youngest child when he doesn't want to do something. Like the babiest of baby steps.
He takes a step towards you and he's like right in your face, just the one step. And he hands you a little piece of paper. For you, a gift. Because you're so very beautiful. He smells your hair.
When you hear backwards happy.
Is it? Are you really just describing like an ex-boyfriend of yours or something like
No,
that? That you
luckily.
had?
I ain't never been.
I'm just saying, like this feels real. This is someone you know.
I mean, I've dealt with it, but
Thank you.
you can write to me with it. And I'll receive it and write back
Okay.
whenever you like.
Ayla's got a pen pal.
He's gonna write send nudes.
And I
He
just-
reaches down, grabs the tail of the wyvern, and then just effortlessly drags it back into his home. And then turns at the doorway and says, "Now get off my property."
Gladly. Gladly. Thank
Closes
you.
the door. And that's where we're going to end tonight's
Oh
session.
God, yeah.
Hurry, hurry. Went down and some
quick.
of the epically worst rolls that we've ever done.
God, that was brutal.